What is up, everyone? Welcome to another day of San Francisco Giants baseball. And today, game two of a critical series. How critical can a series be on May 2nd? Pretty damn critical when the Giants come out 13-19 and are on a four-game losing streak after getting swept by the Phillies, including two walk-offs in one day of a doubleheader. And they come out to Tampa Bay yesterday and had absolutely nothing to offer offensively. Robbie Ray got the loss yesterday. Giants lost 3-0 and are in danger of losing five in a row. And I'm pretty sure it's the first time this year, as bad as it's been, this is the first time that they would lose five in a row should they lose this ball game. But it is going to be a guy who has been absolutely fantastic this season, taking the mound, Landon Roop. He has been great. 5-1. He's actually gotten some run support. 6 starts and 5 wins. 2.55 earned run average. 37 strikeouts in 35 innings. It's orange. Does that mean he leads the league in the category? I'm not sure. He might be leading the league in strikeouts, but I don't know if that's what that means, but it's orange. So we're going to take that as a good number. 37 Ks on the year, and he has been absolutely fantastic, giving up just 18 hits all season long. And so, unfortunately, he's the ace right now for the team. I mean, right now, Landon Roop is basically the ace. Technically, you could say it is Logan Webb, but Logan Webb hasn't really pitched like Logan Webb this year. Ray has been all right. He's been pretty good. And then you have Hauser, and then you have Malley at the bottom of the rotation, who have been pretty much what we thought they were. They're pretty much what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. What is going on, everyone? Hey, what's up, Jim Thorough? Eric, did you put that intro together to show us Giants who actually hit? Yes, the old school. Yeah, I need to update it. It's got a lot of older guys that are gone, like Luis Matos is in that intro, Yastrzemski's in that intro. Definitely need to update that intro. But Landon Roop this year, he has not had a game in which he has not had a decision. He's had a decision in every start, which means he's gone deep into games regularly. With 5 wins, you know he's at least gone 5 innings on every one of those wins, because you have to pitch 5 to be eligible for a win. Again, 2.55 ERA, taking on Griffin Jax today. Now, Griffin Jax may look like he's not that good. 1-2 record, 6.35 earned run average. We're talking about the Giants. Giants automatically cut any ERA in half. So instead of 6.35, call it 3.15, okay? And flip-flop the wins and losses, because we're talking about the Giants. And I ain't trying to mess with the Giants. I know I'm half joking, but realistically, the Giants lineup is just, other than Arias and Lee lately, Lee's gotten a little hot. Schmidt's been solid all year. That's the top. Lee, Arias, Schmidt. Then you got Devers cleanup. Devers has been, there's articles. Devers is going viral for how bad he's been this year. Chapman's got a decent batting average. Not going to complain about his batting average, but his OPS, why is it so low? Why is it under 700? He has 1 home run. 1 single home run. Adames has not been good. A lot of strikeouts. 200 batting average. He's at the Mendoza line. He's at the Mendoza line. If he doesn't get a hit today, he's dropping below the Mendoza line. Ramos has a good batting average, but his power has been lacking. Gilbert's been pretty good since he's been called up. Can't complain about Gilbert, but it's a small sample. And then you have Patrick Bailey, who's hitting 158. Again, I don't know. No Haas today. I would be tempted to throw Haas in that lineup. I'd be tempted to shake things up, but it is what it is. So Giants are just going to have to, the bats, it's all about the offense today. I think Roop is going to pitch well. And it's all about the offense. The Giants have to find a way to hit and hit with runners in scoring position, get runners into scoring position. I think they got one guy into scoring position yesterday. One gosh dang guy got into scoring position yesterday. That ain't good. And right now, guess who's tearing it up for the Brewers? Kyle Harrison. Would have been nice to have him in the rotation this year. Would have been nice to have Tibbs the third. But it is what it is. Right now, Willie Adames is out there signing autographs. I like to see that, signing autographs. Okay, I would have gone out to I would have gone over to Tampa Bay, but couldn't quite make it. I have been there 2016. So here's the lineups here. So let's recap that one for the Giants. We have Jung Hoo Lee in right. Luis Arias batting second at second base. Casey Schmidt's going to be the DH today, as he is almost every day. He's pretty much the Giants' DH ever since he missed those balls at first base. And ever since Matt Chapman said, catch the effing ball, I don't think Casey Schmidt has put on a glove. That's the kind of influence, not just Matt Chapman, but the internet. If the internet wasn't what it is, and if social media wasn't what it is, that play would have never gotten any attention. Nobody would have read Matt Chapman's lips, and Casey Schmidt would have been at first base the next day. But that went viral, and Schmidt has not been back on the field. Devers is going to be at first base, hitting cleanup. Matt Chapman at third. He's going to be hitting fifth today. You have Adames at short. Elliot Ramos out in left. I don't know why him and Gilbert are so low in the lineup. And you're throwing Devers and up there cleanup when he's hitting 210. He is Devers, but he ain't been Devering. So it'll be Ramos in left, Gilbert in center hitting eighth, and Pat Bailey will be hitting ninth. He's going to be doing the catching today for the San Francisco Giants. Pitching has been solid except for Doogie Howser. But the hitting has made you think about taking a Family Guy bus tour. And there's not much you can say about the offense other than overall it stinks. Not every guy. Reyes has done exactly what he's been paid to do. I mean, you can't ask the guy to hit 400. Okay, this ain't 1943 and he ain't Ted Williams. But he is hitting 300, 331 on base. On base could be higher. He could work more walks. 700 OPS. He hadn't hit any homers. He's not a home run hitter, but he may. I think he leads the league in hits. And what do you want? You can't ask for anything else from Arias. Jung Hoo Lee. I don't think you could ask for much more from Jung Hoo Lee. He's got 11 RBIs, 2 bombs, a 298 average, 783 OPS. You can't ask for more. He's getting better. He's much better than he was last year. He's got a chance to make the All-Star team. You can't ask for much more from Schmidt. He's hitting over 300. Unfortunately, 3 guys pulling their weight is not enough. You need at least 6, 7 guys in the lineup to pull their weight. You need at least 6, 7 guys in the lineup. You could have a couple who are in a slump. That's acceptable. But you can't have just 3 pulling their weight. Devers ain't pulling his weight. Chapman, in my opinion, ain't pulling his weight. He's not hitting enough for power enough. Adames sure the hell ain't pulling his weight. Ramos is maybe, but he does have 3 bombs. He has a 272 average, 31 hits. I'll say he's pulling his weight barely. Gilbert's pulling his weight, but he's just recently promoted. And then Bailey is hitting 158. Bailey's not even pulling a baby's weight. So the lineup is gonna have to come through more today. We have Nagel pregame. This is a play-by-play. We got a play-by-play. Depends on how many people show up, and we have 12 concurrent viewers, not current, concurrent. Connected to the stream at the most recently time available, 12. We have a chat rate of 2. I want to see the chats pick it up. We have 22 total viewers. That means 10 people came in and said, F this. I'm getting the F out of here. I don't know who this loser is. Don't worry, I would have done the same thing. If I wasn't me, I would have done the same thing. I'd have logged in. I'm like, who the hell is this dude? Okay, I'm switching this. Let's go for the Rays starting lineup. We got Chandler Simpson in... And I have a glitch on my internet because I'll try not to complain about it, but it just will glitch out. It will just stop, freeze up, and it doesn't matter if I reset the computer and other programs. It doesn't do it to. It just does it on the Chrome. I don't know why, but Chandler Simpson's hitting 314. He's got 11 stolen bases. Stole at least one yesterday. We have Mullins in center field. Is that? Yeah, see that. I'm just going to go through it. Caminero at third base. Aranda will be at first. Fraley at DHing. Palacios at second. Johnny DeLuca will be in right field. Hunter Fiducia at catcher. Those 2 guys were both Dodgers, and they both got traded at the same time, and they're both in the lineup today. And then at the shortstop position is going to be Taylor Walls. And this team is not exactly juggernaut either. We got some batting average. Mullins hitting 126, Aranda hitting 218, Fraley 238, Palacios 213, Fiducia 226, Walls 210. So I don't have any reason to think that Roop is going to have a bad night. I think he's going to go out and pitch well. It's going to be a good one, but the offense has to show up for Mr. Roop, and if they do, we're in good shape. Really need a win today. What's up, Wes? Jay. Arise doesn't lead the league in hits. He's eighth in the NL. Okay, I wasn't sure because that orange. I didn't think so. I didn't think he led the league in hits. The only reason I said that is because it was orange. I don't know what that means, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what that means when they make the number orange. Maybe it's just saying, like, see how right here, hits 37, it's orange, and you can click on it. I don't know. I don't know why what that means. It obviously doesn't mean to lead the league. Um, but still, a rise is you can't ask for more than a rise. I know that people are gonna fact check. Sometimes I make mistakes in my videos just for engagement. There are going to be a ton of comments. All right, really need a win today. First base been disappointed, save for a few belt seasons. David Jackson. David Jackson. First base has been disappointing for a long, mother effing long time. And before Belt, we got JT Snow for a number of years. We got Will Clark for a number of years. It's kind of first base has always been a challenge to find someone, and then once that person leaves, we just have somebody there. I remember Ken Oberkfell. I remember I can't think of all their names, but we've had a lot of different guys at first base. Youngsters, rookies, prospects. Hillenbrandt. I was trying to think of Shea Hillenbrandt. You guys remember him? Um, Maybe leads the team. Maybe that's what it means. Team leader. Yes, yes. Maybe it means team leader. I was just curious what that meant, like when it's orange. Team leader maybe makes sense. If that's the case, I believe Schmidt leads the team in home runs. And I would like to click on his name right now, but I can't. It's not letting me. Um, I can click and I can't right click and nothing happens. The thing is just freezes up. It freezes up. Casey Schmidt. Okay, looks like he leads the league in hits. Leads the team in hits and home runs. Casey Schmidt. I don't know why Matt Chapman got to cuss him out. Why Matt Chapman got to cuss him out. I'm going to try to close up some other programs. And see if that helps. This is really annoying. But yesterday I was pissed off. I think I said 16 to 2 Rays. Um, that's probably not going to happen because we got Roop. I didn't even know who was pitching. I was just pissed off when I said that. Um, so we'll have to wait and see. Schmidt still swings at everything. Wolf God Mac, DFA the internet. I'm closing out the browser. I can't even close out the browser. Like, we're not going to do this. Like, supposedly I have a really good computer, and I ended the task, and now I'm trying to close out all of the programs I have. Maybe I'm just doing too much at once. Too bad Schmidt can't play third. Trade Chapman for a starter. Use Eldridge as DH. And yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Eldridge should be already up here. Playing a little first base, playing a little DH. Devers, the fact that Devers used to be a third baseman and now they just like can't put him there anymore ever. Like, you got to do what you got to do to make it work. Okay? Devers can play third base. He's not the best, but do what you got to do to get that lineup some offense. Because you can't hit and you can't score runs. It doesn't really matter how good your defense is. You're going to freaking lose the game. It doesn't matter how good the defense is if you can't score a freaking run. Absolutely, in my opinion, we got guys sitting the bench all season long who are not even playing. Cost should be in AAA playing games. He's doing no good. He wouldn't agree with that. I'm pretty sure Christian Koss is like Don't say that, dude. I want to be in the big leagues with my plush airplane rides and private jets and private massages and first class 5-star 20-star hotels. And you go straight. They take them to the airport on a road trip. They take them straight to the airplane. We're ready for this game right now. Here's Jung Hoo Lee is up at the plate, and here's the first pitch of the ball game, and he swings and fouls it off to the right side. So do not tell cost that. But at the same, I don't know, if I was a player, I'd probably feel the same way. I'd rather stay in the big leagues, but at the same time, I want to play. I hate sitting the bench. I hate sitting the bench. From the stretch, he's looking in here and he throws. There's another fastball down the middle, swung on and fouled, same place. Let's go ahead. I restarted everything. I think we're a little bit better shape here. Pitch on the way. There's another ball fouled off, same place. Same fan just caught 3 baseballs. 0-2 the count. What are we doing with Encarnacion? You have Encarnacion as well. What's going on with him? That's the case. Cost needs to play. Yeah, dude. How can you just sit the bench night after night after night after night after night after night? The pitch on the way. I like these Tampa Bay uniforms as he swings and misses strike 3. Are these the new City Connects? Or have they always been the City Connect? Maybe these have always been the City Connects. I like the neon and stuff, whatever you want to call it. It's like black light green, kind of like the Tri-City chili peppers. Here is Arias, who takes a huge hack and missed it. I think he was trying to hit one out of the ballpark. He's cold. He has no reps. He holds the lowest ERA as a position player. Day 5 of Koss not playing. What is up with that? I think that Christian Koss or anyone should play. You only have 4 guys on the bench. It's not like you have, college with they literally in college have a 40-man roster. That ball might have got caught up on the roof or something. 40-man roster, and they don't have minor leagues. They're all at the game. They're all in the dugout. So you have 12, 13 position players on the bench. Hard to get them in. A lot of freshmen and stuff like that. But in the big leagues, you got 4 dudes. There's a rope up the middle, and it's through. It's a base hit for Luis Arias, and that's how this game gets going. The game actually got going with a strikeout, but we'll forget that. And Arias is on first base. And the Giants, and this is what he does. This is what he does. He's who we thought he was. When we signed Luis Arias, this guy's who we thought he was. He's who we thought he was. He's who we thought he was. If you want to clown him, then clown him. But he is what he thought he was. And that'll bring up Casey Schmidt. Dude can just rake. The pitch on the way, that's a breaking pitch of some kind down low. Everyone should spam the Giants socials saying, let Koss play. He's there for a reason. Eric, did they sit Koss down? I'm good with the same lineup, night after night after night, mix and match garbage after all those years. You guys are going to start hitting. Yes. The pitch. High. I did not do the short. I was going to do a full review of Michael. I just haven't had a chance yet. I could stop the stream right now and no do that. I wasn't even going to do play-by-play. The game just kind of started, and I just started doing it. So it is what it is. Here's the pitch. There's one, it's a called strike. I was watching a clip of another game where the umpire rung up a guy. The guy was pissed off, not at the umpire necessarily. He was just pissed because he struck out, kind of tossed his bat in frustration. And then the umpire started instigating. He was like, you could challenge if you want. Challenge it. You don't like it. And he's like, I didn't even say anything to you. That pitch is down low, 3-1 the count. He's like, I didn't even say anything to you, dude. By the way, today at the home plate, umpire is going to be Hunter Wendelstedt, one of the worst umpires in the history of the game. Here's the 3-1 pitch on the way. There's a high drive. Left field, not going to be deep enough. It's actually drifting towards center. It's going to be the center fielder to make the catch. And that will be the second out of the inning. Arias is going to have to retreat. What's the green ribbons? You did not want to wear the ribbon. Why are you not wearing the ribbon? I didn't see. Are they both wearing green ribbons? Why are they wearing green ribbons? Mental Health Awareness Month. Oh man, I need that. Um, Here is Devers takes one high. A couple years ago, they were talking about mental health awareness, and Drew Robinson, who I met outside the ballpark, and his dog. His dog is super nice. Drew Robinson's cool. And as Devers stands in, one ball, no strikes. The pitch, big hack. He didn't get it. And they were talking about like how people are afraid to admit that they have mental health issues because it's not like makes you look weak or something. So they wanted to break the stigma, stop, end the stigma. Swing and a miss. I didn't know there was a stigma. I tell people every day I'm mentally messed up. I need help. So yeah, we need to promote this Mental Health Awareness Month. I didn't realize there was a stigma behind that, but there's a stigma. 1-2 pitch. That one is just a bit high, 2-2. I got no problem telling y'all. Mustache May as well. I had a mustache a couple of years back. They're gonna wear it for the whole month every game. I don't think so. Probably just a 1 day thing. Yeah, I did mustache May. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Rips it foul. Wolf Godmack, I know I have mental health issues at times. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't say serious mental health issues, but I definitely got mental health issues. There ain't no doubt about that. Some days yes, look at me yesterday. Yesterday I was so pissed off. I was like, I wake up pissed off. I'm pissed off all day and I go to bed pissed off. There's a high pop up left center field drifting over and the left fielder is going to make the catch and the Giants strand a runner. Nothing new there, but Landon Roop is going out to make the start here at Tampa Bay. I see those green ribbons. I didn't even notice those. Why are you not wearing the ribbon? Yeah. I got Wes McCall. I have no problem admitting it. I would tell people like before, I was like, yeah, I'm freaking depressed, man. And then, but yeah, I guess there could be a stigma. But I've never had a problem admitting when I'm wrong, admitting, no ego, dude. We got very little ego. Very little ego, man. Some people got big egos, like umpires, for instance. Umpires don't like to admit they're wrong. I can't even believe the umpires allowed the ABS system to exist. I'm surprised. Like the union, I guess, was okay with that. I'm actually surprised about that. Did they not understand what that was going to mean? I'm going to search it. Why did Umpires Union approve the ABS system? It says the MLB Umpire Association approved the ABS system as part of a collective bargaining agreement to secure concessions in other areas. Umpires favor this over a fully automated system and recognize the technology helps hold them to a high standard, reduces high leverage errors, and loses the pressure of near impossible accuracy demands. Some people say, I've heard the announcers say, the umpires, they want to get it right. And I kind of reject that. They don't always want to get it right. Otherwise, they wouldn't call strikes on a pitch 6 inches off the plate. We're ready to go. Here, Roop delivers. Simpson takes a strike on the outside corner. No balls, one strike. Wolf Godmack, you going to be there for the Pirate series coming up? Here's the pitch. I guess you're there every day. There's a chopper to second. Arias fires it and got him. What a play! Luis Arias. It didn't look like anything special, but he knew he had to hurry, and he got that bouncer and immediately just rifled it towards first base, understanding who was running right there. Good awareness on the part of Luis Arias, and he's been spectacular this year. I'm ready to say that. At first I was like, dude, people are tripping about his defense, and it's like, his defense is good enough, but it's been more than good enough. It's been actually good. There's a strike. I'm a switch hitter, and it shocked everyone when I batted left because they know I batted right. Wolf Godmack. I used to sometimes switch hit for a softball team I was on, as that pitch is a ball, only because it was one of these leagues where you are not allowed to hit. The team could only hit one home run. There's a bunt down the third base line foul, and I was a home run hitter, and I didn't know how to not hit. I mean, obviously, if I wanted to, I could just hit it softly, but I that's no fun. I want to hit the ball hard, and I would try to hit line drives, and I would just line it over the fence. So when I would hit my first home run, then I would bat left-handed the rest of the game because I'm not quite as good at hitting home runs left-handed. So I could hit like normal and hit my best and not worry about accidentally going deep. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a curveball swung on and hit high down the right field line, headed towards the Tropicana sign, way up there, but foul. And the ballpark looks great, man. I've been to Tropicana. I like Tropicana. The umpire union. Umpires definitely act like it's their job to decide who deserves what. Yes. Oh, you're there for Saturday and Sunday games. Beautiful. The pitch inside. I don't know. I probably won't. I don't know if I'll be there for the Pittsburgh series, but it was under consideration. Um, that pitch barely missed. 2-2. Here it comes. There's a line drive center field by Mullins. That's going to be a hit. Love the outfield grass. Looks great. There was a time when I went in 2016 that the grass looked awful. It looked nasty. Looked like they had just done a monster truck derby on the thing. We got Ramos in left, Gilbert in center, Lee in right, Chapman, Adames, Arise, Devers around the infield, Bailey behind the dish in the squat, and Roop on the mound. Beautiful day, which doesn't really matter because the roof is closed. So I don't really know if it's a beautiful day, but it looks beautiful on the screen. It's probably raining. St. Petersburg weather. It is raining because it always rains over there. It is raining right now in St. Petersburg. 28% precipitation, 88% humidity, but it doesn't matter. We got a roof, baby. We got a roof. I know it's artificial turf. I'm well aware of that. It's it's just a you know figure of speech. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I mean. The grass looks great. Oh, sorry, the turf looks great. There we go. I of course I know it's turf. I know the history of the ballpark. It was almost built. It was built for the Giants. Giants were going to move to St. Petersburg, 1992, and the team was saved. They were still in at Candlestick in '92. I went to the last game against the Reds as there's a check swing, no swing, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and we thought it was going to be the last game. Caminero at the plate. Yeah, I saw that splashed. I laid it. I didn't say anything. Swing and I missed strike three and Roop with the K. Getting some text messages. I don't know how if I'm going to do the whole game. We just kind of. I just kind of do the pregame, and then the next thing I know, I look down and the game was going. So I said, well, let's just do a little play-by-play. And kind of, little play-by-play never hurt nobody. Never hurt nobody. Mental health awareness. Sweet movement on the curve. If Giants moved to Florida, would you still be a Giants fan or jump to the A's? I was on the fence about what I was going to do back in '92, but I was leaning towards just staying a fan because, like, I know that's not the regular thing. You usually say, you left us, you left our city, we're done. Here's the pitch, and there goes the runner. Pitches outside, throw down, the tag, he's out. They might replay it. No, I think we're good. Are they going to replay that? I thought he was safe on. I thought he was safe on the full speed, but let's take a look here at the replay. Ooh, that was close. That was extremely close. Well, I guess they got him, so that's going to do it. No runs, one hit, no errors. Like back then, 92 as a kid, Eric thinking. I was leaning towards just staying a fan. Like, you know what? I think my ultimate decision was if they stay the Giants, which they probably would have. I'm just going to stay a fan. They would be St. Petersburg Giants today. They would be, or the Tampa Bay Giants or the Florida Giants or something. They would be known as that's what they would be today, and we'd be totally used to it. It's amazing to think that the Giants were going to move. Things were that bad. Things were that bad, man. And now it's like something not even to consider, even though they're not that. The product is not exactly great on the field. But imagine the Giants went to L.A. and Dodgers to SF in 90 and 58. Would we be Giants fans? Wolf Godmack, I would say probably not. Right? We'd probably be Dodgers fans. That's disgusting to even think about. But if they're, if that was the case, we would not know. We wouldn't think anything of it. We wouldn't think. It would just be normal. Or maybe I'd be an A's fan. It just depends how the organization is run, just who's on the team. Why'd I become a Giants fan? 1987, dude. Kevin Mitchell, one flap down. You had Jeffrey Leonard. You had Will Clark. Robbie Thompson came along. By 1989, they were running on all cylinders, man. Yeah, the A's were stacked. Don't get that twisted, but Giants connected with me, man. Giants connected with me, not the A's. And of course, also helped that first game I went to was a Giants game, and that was pretty much a wrap. 1988. Mike Krukow was pitching. Here is Chapman, who hits a ground ball, third base, fielded. Takes his time, fires, got him, one away. Perfect throw, perfect play. Yeah. Yeah, San Francisco Dodgers. Oh God, it's okay. Hard to even say those words in the same back to back to back. Top of the second, no score. But neighbor also had an auto Will Clark, and I got a Will Clark autographed ball right behind me here. Here is Adames, who takes one down the middle. Willie Adames has played in this ballpark because he was a Tampa Bay Ray. Came up with the Rays before getting shipped off to Milwaukee. Here's the pitch. Takes one down low. Hasn't been that great this year, but he'll come around. On the mound, Jax. The pitch, check swing, no go, down low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning, St. Petersburg, Florida. The pitch, swing and a miss. Eric, can you add the old man Ray emoji like you said you would? I surely can do that after this half inning. Larry Bear. I thought it was more McGowan, but yeah, Peter McGowan. There's a foul back. Led a group of local investors purchase the Giants for $100 million. $100 million. Imagine that today. You can't buy a pack of gum for $100 million. November 1992, saving the team from moving to Tampa Bay area. McGowan's ownership group immediately solidified the team's stay by signing superstar Barry Bonds, enhancing the team's viability in the Bay Area. They were sold. They were sold. It wasn't like, as the pitch comes in and there's a fly ball down the right field line, not deep and caught. It wasn't like they're in danger of moving. It wasn't like it looks very probable that they'll move. We thought they were gone. They were sold. Sold. And there was no ballpark to send them to. They had to save them, then they'll build the ballpark. and that was Oracle Park, privately financed. So Peter McGowan, I think, is the primary guy responsible. Um, I had 3 crash outs in one live stream. Whew. Giants lineup. Haven't done much today here, as I see there's Tony Vitello on the front step. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. But that ain't going to cut it with the way the Giants have played this year. The pitch to Ramos, swinging a foul back. No balls, 2 strikes to the great Elliot Ramos. Seal Stadium, yeah. For crying out loud, I know Griffin Jackson's historically good as a relief pitcher. He's been terrible this season. Score a damn run. Exactly. Come on, do something. I mean, it's only the second inning. So we'll give him 3 innings to do something. Griffin Jackson throws 3 scoreless innings after yesterday's performance, after what we saw against the Phillies. You know, you start to wonder, man, is this a lost year? Is this going to be a bad season? Here's the pitch. Ramos up high. They're afraid to say it on KNBR. They're afraid to say it on the TV. I mean, we have the greatest announcers in the game, but they don't say things like that. But I'll say it. Like, this is getting scary. Pitches down low. Ramos takes it. At what point do you say it's done? I'd say after May. You got this month. You got May. If June 1st, Giants are still down at last freaking place or hanging out with the Rockies, I'm pulling the plug. There's a foul ball down the right field line, hooking into the crowd. And, oh, he tried to make the catch, but it just fell, looked like right in front of the net. And the Rays player was able to give it to a fan somehow. Lift up the net there and give it to a fan. So that one was weird. The owner of the A's at the time helped keep the Giants in SF. He agreed to relinquish media rights to some of the South Bay. No, we appreciate that. Yeah. One day I'm going to get on a hot mic at Oracle Sac, be like, hey, Giants, wake the F up. It's already past noon. Get your life together. Yes. You need to get your life together as Ramos takes one inside. Maybe I should do another video. Top hot mic moments in MLB history. I don't even need to narrate it. Just play the hot mic moments. In sports history, not just MLB. There's a drive to center. Looked good off the bat. It's got some juice. Way back. Way back. Oh, no. He faked us out. The center fielder acted like it was going. He was looking up like it was going to be out of there. And then he came in and caught the ball. He deked us. Listen to Dave Fleming.
Going back, Mullins at the wall, and he deked us. He got me. Maybe he got Ramos, who's looking out there like, what the heck just happened?
I told you guys. I told you. He tricked us, man. What type of bullshit is that? Don't trick us, man. Don't get our hopes up. Don't give us hope. I don't like that. Let me make that emoji for you guys. Murakami, I knew was a beast. Do the Giants play the White Sox this year? They do at later this month. I got a White Sox autographed baseball almost by, not the whole team, but like 12, 13 guys from spring training. What were we talking about again? Oh, yeah, you wanted that Ray emoji. just a few seconds. Man, the freaking commercial break's already over. We got a replay review? Did I miss something? What's happening just now? Oh, they thought it was gone. Potential bomb, guys. So maybe he didn't deke us. Yeah, he obliterated that ball. I thought it was gone. Oh, let's see what happens here. They're discussing it, guys. The ball hit the ceiling, it's gone. I was like, why would he be saying that even sarcastically? That's why Ron was saying, that's no way. I hit the top. I thought they were going to talk. Out comes Vitello. Do we not have a good angle of this? What type of bullshit, man? Calling the field stands. Man, the Giants this year, we can't catch a mother effing break. Out comes Frank Anderson. He's screaming. And I think they just ejected Tony Vitello. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, Giants get screwed there. And what a Hunter Wendelstedt, no shock. Vitello's still in the dugout. I don't know who got ejected here. I thought he just deked us. I was a little confused because he absolutely crushed that ball. And then it made sense. Like, it hit something, of course. We're at Tropicana. It hit something, and they don't overturn it, man. Okay, no score here. Bottom of the second. That pitch is in there for a strike. Give me just a second here. Yeah, the replay you can't even see, but it clearly hit something. Common sense, man. There's Ray for you, Nagel. All right, Tony can definitely argue. Hector Borg, I hate that guy. Umps are trying to give Tony the rookie treatment. There's a swing and a miss. Strike three. One down here in the bottom of inning number two. Nothing to argue with if New York made the call. That's true. Anderson got tossed. All right, one away. Bottom of the second. There's a curve outside. If it was Tampa Bay, they would have had a clear camera shot. Oh, yeah, 100%. I see what you're saying. Yeah, if Tampa Bay had hit that ball, they would have had a freaking clear angle of that. No balls, sorry, two balls, no strikes here. Bottom of the second inning. No score. Roop on the mound. It looks like Vitello did not get rung up. He's still in that dugout. That pitch is just a bit outside, 3 and 0. And this game got crazy quick. Egos. Egos dominate, man. There's a strike. You know, I don't know why. I gotta have egos. Why people gotta? I'm the man. I'm the man, dude. No, you're not, dude. You're just a man. A random one at that. There's a pop up. Short left field. Chapman's got it. Two away. I thought he just juked us, either duked us. I thought he was just like joking around, like, but it would make more sense that he was getting ready to, thought that ball was gone, and then he saw it coming back down. He caught it and played it off like he was just catching the fly ball. I mean, Ramos did, he punished that baseball. That ball was down a little low. 1-0 the count here to the batter, Palacios. The pitch is a strike, inside corner. One ball, one strike. No score, second inning. Something the rotation struggles with to start games. Dilated. Thank you, Eric, for Ray. Nagel. You going to put him up? Wish they ejected the whole lineup. There's a swing and a miss. It kind of all came clear once I saw what they were arguing about. I was like, oh, it hit something. That cleared everything up. That cleared up all the confusion. Um, so yeah, crazy stuff here at the ballpark. The pitch, and there's a swing and a miss, and that is strike number three, and that's going to do it for the Rays. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. It's going to be Gilbert, Bailey, and Lee coming up, and Ramos just got hosed. Elliot Ramos hit a home run. It didn't count. That's what it boils down to. Elliot Ramos just hit a home run. It didn't count. You know how hard it is to hit a home run in Major League Baseball? You know how hard it is to hit a tank off an MLB pitcher at an MLB park? Ramos just did it. But on the stat sheet, he flew out. What can you say about such things? As John Miller says, and so it goes for the San Francisco Giants. And so it goes for the Giants. Giants nothing, Rays nothing. Should I keep going? How many people are here? How many people are here? If we had, do we have how many people are here? How do I find out? Somebody let me know. What's the view count? 21, 15, 12, 46, 2, 20. It's hard for the Little League Giants to hit home runs off 6 ERA pitchers. 20 people. Thank you, Paul, for being here. 2 innings, 1 hit. Ramos thinking about the bomb. Absolutely. And we're back with a game. Oh, sorry. That's the wrong screen. We are back with a game called Baseball. They used to spell it with two words. Base space ball. Back in the early days of the game. And leading off is going to be a good, close personal friend named Drew Gilbert. Takes one high. Drew Gilbert went to Tennessee with Vitello. And the 1-0 pitch is clearly a ball, and he's going to challenge it. So we have a challenge here brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. And it's low. It's a ball by 1.2 inches. Unbelievable. The Giants finally got an ABS challenge right. Here's the pitch, and that one, he might challenge that too. No, he called it a ball. Okay, 3-0. I thought he was going to call a strike on that one on the outside corner. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch takes one. Ball 4. We got a base runner. Giants get an early base runner here. Very hard. Wolf Godmack. Jacks with the walk, and this could be the inning for the Giants. If it's not the first, it's not the second, maybe it's the third. Nagel. They're comforting Ramos in the dugout. Like, don't worry, dude, that was a homer. As why do we even have replay? I recall a couple years back as Bailey takes a strike. This actually happened. Brandon Crawford hit a home run at Oracle Park onto the green tin, way to the back of the green tin. A fan reached onto the tin as the pitch comes in. He shows bunt, and he bunts it foul, and he made the catch. The fan caught the ball. Well, obviously, if he hadn't caught the ball, it was hitting the green tin by about 20 feet. It wasn't even a question. And the ball was clearly fair because the foul pole was like right here and the fan was over on the other side. It was not even a question. The umpires on the field knew it was a home run, and they called it home run. And the other team asked for a replay review, a challenge. They challenged it, and New York overturned the correct call and screwed Brandon Crawford of a home run. I thought they're only supposed to overturn if it's irrefutable evidence. They actually overturned a clearly correct call as Bailey swings and misses for strike number 3. And I'll never forget that play because I was so pissed. And there are numerous times the Giants have been screwed by umpires, whether it be on the field or in New York. There was a play in the playoffs in 2016 where Brandon Belt caught a ball at first base, and clearly he caught the ball. The guy's foot was still in the air. They challenged it and lost the challenge, even though it was clearly an out. Just stuff like that I just always remember. As Jung-Hoo Lee swings and misses 0-1. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the first, hitting 296 on the year. Got a 341 on base percentage, a couple of big flies. Top of the third inning. Jax looks in, fires away. It's a foul ball. Bailey is the worst hitter of all time, and I'm just reading the comments. I didn't say it. I'm just reading the comments. Just reading the comments. Patrick Bailey, man, I wish he would hit better because I like him a lot. I like his ability to catch. I like his defense. He's a nice guy. He's a likable guy. But you got to hit more than whatever the hell he's hitting, 150. Come on. He had to eject the fan, but the next day they told him the New York Yankees made a mistake and awarded oh, really? The fan, I remember they ejected the fan. Him and his girlfriend had to do the walk of shame as that pitch is outside. I remember that. They had to do the walk of shame out of the ballpark. And he did nothing wrong. He knew he could reach out because he knew he was in fair territory. He knew that green 10 was a homer. He was just catching a home run. No different than catching a diving catch in right field as Jung-Hoo Lee ripped one down the line. I was just kind of waiting to see if it was going to fall, and then I was going to tell you about it. But meantime, the right fielder made a spectacular diving catch. Who is that? Is that DeLuca out there? What a play right there by Johnny DeLuca. So he lined one down the right field line, and the dive was made. The play was made. And I see dirt comes up from the turf. It's kind of weird, and then it looks green again. Yeah, nice catch out there by Johnny DeLuca, and the pitcher is pumped up. Per Susan Slusser, Adrian Hauser was ejected from the game. Oh, Hauser was ejected. Oh, no. Oh, God forbid. We're not going to get to use him in the later innings. That's a joke. I think we'll survive. So Hauser hits the showers, and we have a pitching change. And when it's time for a change, think about speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and parts experts. I've been working on my car all day today, waiting for a part in the mail. Changing out the camshaft phasers, or the sprockets. I got a quote from a shop. How much it would have cost me? $4,500. How much is it going to cost to do it myself? $80. Parts and labor. Hauser should be ejected from the team and never come back. Oh no. Hauser should have more shame. Posey is at fault for Hauser and the Malle disaster. Posey is at fault. What's going on? I don't know what to tell you guys, man, but I was ejected and I wasn't even at the game. Giants have been screwed in this game, and if they end up losing this game by one run, you're going to see a massive, 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 massive meltdown in the post-game show. Posey gave Chapman the extension. I mean, at the time it seemed, I don't remember who gave Chapman the extension, but at the time it seemed logical. And hey, he's a great defender at third base, and he's a major league player. I'll say that about him, but his power is lacking this year. We need to see more big flies. Just to put it straight up, hit it over the fence, hit the ball over the gosh dang fence. As Luis Arraez leads things off and takes one right down. Never mind, ball one. In the mound, and on the pitch now is Jesse Schultens. And they did challenge that one, and it is a strike. Like, it was clearly a strike. So 0-1 the count. Jesse this year 2-1, 9.2 innings pitched, 6 walks, 14 strikeouts, 2 bombs allowed, and he's going to retire. Arraez on the ground ball to short, nice backhand, throw to first in time, and that's going to do it. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I do not get the Chapman extension. Nagel, he wasn't president of baseball operations at the time, but he negotiated the Chapman deal and got it over the finish line. So yeah, he did. That makes sense. Chapman needs to be on the Barry Bonds special diet. Guys, it ain't that hard. Actually, it's extremely difficult. But look, man, if you've done it before, you should be able to do it again. Why is it a player against Major League pitching can smash 30 home runs one year and the next year he can't hit 4? Why is it Brady Anderson? I guess there's an answer. Why is Brady Anderson used to hit 7 home runs a year and then he hit 50? I guess there is an answer to that one. We've got some pine tar here. This is a Major League bamboo coach's bat, fungo bat, whatever you call it. This was used, man. This was actually used. Probably smoking weed. This is a bullpen game for the Rays. I didn't think it was, but they went to the bullpen pretty damn quick. Giants better take advantage. Yeah. So we got everyone here, and I appreciate all the amazing support. It is through the roof. No score in this one. Fiona Love is here. All the regulars are here. All the regulars are here. By the way, we're pushing 50,000 subscribers. I'm not a big subscriber guy. A lot of channels I watch, beg for subscribers every video. Like, if you're watching this video, only 30% of my viewers are subscribed. If you could please just hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much. I'm like, what? Subscribe? Like, I don't get that. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you like the video, you like the stuff, you're going to subscribe. That's all that there is to it. So, begging for subscribers just makes the video worse. Of course, at the end, I always say, at the very end, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, just how I close out the video. But I don't like to beg for subscribers. 1 ball, no strikes here. The pitch on the way from Roop, and that's hit high and foul out into the seats. Maple and wood composite. That's it. I like the maple bats. Here's the pitch, the 1-1. Swinging a grounder, foul. Ball and 2 strikes, third inning. It looks like DeLuca's up. He made a great catch. There's a swing and a rope. Left field, backhanded, hard throw. Adames from the hole. No way. No chance, no how. It's a base hit for DeLuca. I do like a lot of cooking channels and gold panning one. Remember the first season crash out last year? I was there to witness it. Yes. I swear out of the last 20 backhanded plays for Adames, the runner has been safe on every single one. Yeah, that was tough, man, to get the momentum to make a good throw on that. Giants did not score through 3 innings. They have a runner now. Roop delivering to Fiducia. Takes one just a bit outside. Hunter Fiducia's got power. He doesn't have any home runs this year, but don't let that fool you. He gets a hold of one, he will send it. He has got pop. One mistake is all it takes, but he bunts here. Ground ball. Got it. Chapman to first for the out. And it's a sacrifice bunt for Fiducia. Over to second goes Johnny DeLuca, and that'll put a runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the third inning. 1 hit. 1 gosh dang hit coming to you from Tampa Bay. I didn't know if they were going to repair the ballpark. I really didn't know what the Rays were going to do. I thought that was probably the most likely outcome because they have to have a ballpark. They have to have a ballpark, the pitch outside. But they're so incompetent, they're not going to build a new one. And I thought they were going to just play in that Yankees minor league single A stadium for like 3 years. Here's Walls before they just move. Takes one low. But hey, shout out. They actually repaired it. I thought there was a chance they would repair the stadium. They weren't going to build a new one. They're not going to build a new one. We've been talking about that for 20 freaking years. 2-0 from the stretch. Check second. Got a sign, the pitch. Ground ball to short. It's going to be played actually by Chapman, who's playing more towards shortstop. Throws to first. Got him. 2 down. Best Manhattan clam chowder. Oh, yes. Blacked out game. We got your back. Yeah, the hurricane took out the stadium and they renovated. They fixed it up. Yeah, they're not going to build a new one. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to build a new one. I think they're going to move. I don't know where. Orlando. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't think they'll move to Salt Lake because they're going to want to stay on the East Coast, but then again, maybe. They want to stay in the AL East. Pitches inside. But they'll shake things up. They make it happen. They make it work. You got the A's playing, and that's unacceptable because the A's playing in Sacramento makes no sense when they actually have a big league ballpark in Oakland, but they couldn't make it work. Curveball for a strike. They should still be at the Oakland Coliseum for the next 3, even if you're leaving. If I'm Manfred, I'm saying you cannot play at a minor league stadium when you have a big league stadium available. End of story. 1-1 pitch. Unless it's in your new city. Ball and 2 strikes. Montreal Expos coming soon. Baby! The least 2 valuable major league teams are both from Florida, raised in Marlins, and they usually would because bringing MLB to a big market in other leagues. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Roop. Fly ball, short left field. It's going to be Ramos, and that's going to do it. Inning over. We're through 3. Nothing, 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 nothing. We'll take a short commercial break while I go get a little something to drink, some water with some Skittles flavor. We'll be right back after this short, very short commercial break. Be right back. Tell the people I'm coming back. Or raspberry. My part came in the mail. I need to fix my car, so maybe we should cut this loose. But since the people are watching, if you guys want me to keep going, we'll keep going. I can do that after. Still going to be plenty of daylight left. Also got a cupcake. All right, we're ready to go here. Here's the pitch to Schmidt, who absolutely demolishes one, but it's foul down the left field line. Debating on drinking my Jack Daniels, Coke, or hard lemonade. Good options. So, top of the 4th inning, 0-0 as Casey Schmidt drills one to left field, and that's going to be off the glove of the third baseman and a base hit for Schmidt. I didn't start working on my car because I enjoyed it. I didn't start working on my car because I was tired of getting ripped off. I mean, I paid $5,000 for my car, and then some repairs cost more than that. It's like, wait, I bought the car for $5,000. You're trying to charge me $6,000 for what? Like, I'll just fix it myself. And I've been able to do that. Raffy Devers is up, no balls and a strike. We're in the 4th of the pitch. There's a swing and a high fly ball, left field, down the line, towards the bullpen, and into the seats. AAA, 24/7 legendary road service. I do suggest AAA. I do like AAA. AAA has saved my ass numerous times. 0-2. Runner at first is Casey Schmidt. That'll boy fix it up. We don't play around. From the stretch, here it comes. There's a foul back here. Devers is getting some decent swings in here. Let's see what it results in, though. We might be a little bit ahead of the game that you see behind the screen, so just ignore all that. Just use it as a reference to see the score and stats and whatnot. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Devers. There's a pop-up behind home plate. Fiducia makes the catch. Spirit Airlines is going out of business. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here's the pitch. Luckily, I don't use Spirit. I use something. I use their competitor, Frontier. I am Frontier. I use Frontier exclusively. If Frontier shut down, well, I guess I'd have to change airlines. That pitch is inside. I have flown Spirit, obviously, and they have shut down operations. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's huge news, man. They just shut down just like that. There's a swing and a miss from Chapman. Passengers are left stranded. Are you fucking serious? They couldn't at least give a date, say we're going out of business as of June 4th? Are you serious? The plane is halfway there and they just shut down business? Shut down the engines. We're out. What? What is going on here? When's the last time I was in a plane? I'm constantly in a plane. I don't know. There's the pitch on the way. That one's just a bit low. I'll be in a plane. I'll be in a plane soon this year. I'm thinking of going to Denver. I'm thinking of taking a flight to Denver. Spirit Airlines, in the middle of a flight, just said we're done. You people had people were fly, it sounds like people were flying Spirit, landed at their airport to board the next plane, and they're like, "We're sorry, we're out of business." What? I got my ticket. We're out of business. Refund? We're out of business. Here's the pitch, the 3-2 pitch on the way to Chappie, who swings and drills one right off of the mask of Fiducia. Um, Scrambling to find flights. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard of in the entirety of my life. The budget carrier abruptly canceled flights early on Saturday, leaving passengers to rush to make other plans. Even if they go back into business, never again, a traveler said. Holy shit. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. The throw down to second is in time. And they got the runner stealing, Schmidt. And I don't think he thinks he was tagged. Are we going to do a replay challenge here? Wow, what a crazy bombshell right there. If you'd have told me Frontier, I'd have really freaked out. 2 a.m. Spirit canceled all flights and just went out of business. That makes no sense. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to my YouTube channel. I'd say, hey, we're shutting down operations as of such and such. So, you don't just, airline, you don't just shut down. That doesn't even make sense. Finish out the flights, even if it's in a week. Wow. Did I drive to Vegas? Yeah, I drove to Vegas last time. Can't go to the airport for refunds. Actually, last time I think I flew to Vegas. You can buy a Spirit Airlines plane right now if you had enough money. What would I do with it? I'm interested in aviation, but I don't fly myself. I'm not gonna fly. I'm not gonna fly general aviation aircrafts and get in the or even step foot on one. It's too many crashes, man. I barely trust commercial enough to do it. What are they saying on the Twitter sphere about this? This is crazy news. I'm sorry. I know it's completely unrelated to baseball, but It is with great disappointment that Spirit Airlines has started winding down. It didn't sound like you're winding down. It sounded like you just straight shut down. Its global operations effective immediately. All flights have been canceled and customer service is no longer available. Oh my! So they shut down their customer service. We're not able to help rebook your flight on the airline. We'll automatically process refunds for any flights purchased through Spirit with a credit or debit card. As that pitch is a strike here. No balls and one strike to Cedric Mullins. 1 for 1 with a hit. Single. We are proud of the impact our ultra low cost model in the industry for the last 33 years. There's a ground ball to first, fielded by Devers. He takes it to the bag, 1 down. Spirit Airlines died tonight at the hands of the socialist crusader Elizabeth Warren. Okay. Goodbye ghetto brawls in airport terminals. Good riddance, Spirit. You're telling me Spirit Airlines was in trouble, knew they had to do something, attempted to participate in the free market by allowing JetBlue to acquire them. The government stepped in and said, no, you're not allowed to participate in the free market. Wow. Here's the pitch. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of shocked right now. Spirit Airlines didn't even have customer service where they shut down. LMAO, one time my flight got canceled with them, and it took 6 hours to get on the phone with somebody. Ridiculous. I mean, I fly Frontier, and I've really never had a major issue. That pitch is inside. 3-0 the count to Caminero. On occasion, I know a delayed flight by 30 minutes or something. That pitch is a strike, 3-1. I never had an issue. I've been flying Frontier for years, and yeah, it's because they're cheap. That's a strike. It's not because I'm. It's not because I'm super poor. It's just like, why am I going to spend 500, 600, $800 on a flight when I can spend 150? I'm getting where I'm going. The pitch. There's a chopper over to shortstop. It's going to be actually Chapman who comes in. Bare hands. Fires. Safe. No, they called him out. He was clearly safe. We'll see if they replay that one. Southwest. Oh, they didn't used to assign seats? Man, I bet that caused some fights. Let me see the replay here. Yeah, he was. I could tell he's safe on the full speed. I knew he was safe. He was 100% safe. It wasn't even close. These umpires, man. I like that they have to get on the mic and say, call on the field is overturned. Runner is safe. I blew it. I suck. I stink at my job. Let's move on. That's how they feel. They got to get on the mic, man. AVS, man. I like that the umpires, you guys better be on point or you're going to have to get on that mic and tell everyone you screwed up. You better be on point. 1 out, runner at first base here, 4th inning. Landon Roop to Aranda. Ball 1. We could just get on and go. Unassigned seating it used to work at the theaters, and they changed it there too. The theaters, you just go in and sit where you sit. There's a foul ball. Now it's all assigned seating. Yeah, I'm in shock, man. Never been a normal. I have flown Spirit a couple of times. There's a base hit into right field. This could be problems. Jung Lee's got it. He's going to turn it, fire it in quickly, so the runner's not going to make it further than third. But now they got runners on the corners with 1 out here, and the Rays are threatening. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Completely shocked. Here's the pitch on the way to the next batter, and there's a shot foul down the left field line. No score in this one, and the Rays right now are threatening. Jake Fraley is the batter. He's hitting 234 on the year, a couple of big flies. He popped out in the second. He's trying to put the Rays in the lead right here. Fourth inning. Roop delivers. Curve outside. Best airline is Southwest. They're cheaper than most airlines. The flight is decent with them. I'll check them out. I actually have the Frontier credit card. I'm not a big credit card. I don't like credit cards, but the pitch is drilled. Center field. Falling in there. Base hit, and it looks like Gilbert struggles with it. Off the glove and in front of him. It's going to bring home the run, and it's a 1-0 Rays lead. Runners at first and second. Gilbert was unable to make the catch on that one, playing a little too deep. Fumbled with it for a little bit, but I don't think it caused any problems. The runner was going to score anyway. And boy, he decided to come up short right at the end. American is now the worst. Roop is pissed. Western Airlines the only way to fly. Yeah, I was going to say I have the credit card that you get miles with it, and it's not something I usually recommend to people, but because credit card debt can mess you up bad, but I just use it for bills and like big payments and then just pay it off immediately. I don't use it like just for casual stuff, like if I'm at the ballpark and spending money, I wouldn't use it because that could get out of control quick. Anyway, back to the game. Fourth inning. The pitch, curveball, strike, 0-1. Palacios at the plate. Tampa Bay has taken the lead. In the dirt. Ball and a strike. Bottom of the fourth inning. Come to you from the beautiful Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. On the mound, Landon Roop, the pitch. That one looked good, but it's a ball. 2-1. Inside. Vitello almost got tossed. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't. Fact or fiction, Vitello gets tossed today. As long as nothing else crazy happens, he should be okay. But the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. The thing about it is, back in the day, 20 years ago, I might actually take Delta or United because I want to watch a movie on the plane. I want to get the free snacks. I want to get this and that. But nowadays, we got our phone. I got headphones. I can watch whatever movie I want. Just download it ahead of time. I can watch anything I want right there. And I just bring snacks with me. And so we're good. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. 2 down. Season might be over if the Giants don't turn it around soon. And that's a good take right there. And it's not an insane sports take. That is a legit sports take. Giants need to get it going. The green ribbons for mental health awareness. Here's the pitch. Rips it foul down the left field line into the bullpen and onto the field of play. Ramos will field it and throw it to the fans. Johnny DeLuca, 1 for 1, single in the third, hitting 281 on the year. 313 on base percentage, 453 slugging, 2 bombs, 13 driven in for DeLuca. Rays have taken the lead. It should be 1-1, but it's 1-0. Fouls it off. Safeway Pack and Save. What about, I forgot the name of the grocery store. Pack and Save. Is it Pack and Save? No, it's not Pack and Save. It's 0-2, the pitch. Fouled back. Food for Less. I was thinking buy for less, food for less. Food for less is a good one. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that does it. But Landon Roop is completely, utterly, mother effing pissed. And the Giants have 2 hits today. Oh, this was good. You get some of these Skittles flavoring. You put it in your water. Low calorie, almost no calorie, no sugar. Roop wants Gilbert to do 100 push-ups. I don't know if Roop is pissed at Gilbert. He wanted him to dive for it. You dive for it and that ball gets by, you got big problems. I think I understand why he didn't want to dive for that ball. So Spirit Airlines is shut down, and I am in utter shock. This girl got fired. I mean, got let go, as did everyone. What about all the pilots? Pilots are rushing for jobs. Flight attendants, desk clerks, whatever you call them at the airport. They're all running around for work. The people who throw the bag, who do the luggage. Maybe they work at the airport. I'm not sure. I don't typically share my day job for privacy reasons, but the past 5 years I've been working for Spirit Airlines. That ended overnight. I love my job. Please keep me, my thousands of colleagues, and the many travelers who will hurt from this loss in your thoughts. Spirit Airlines. Done. Done. Did you vote for Trump? As that has anything to do with what she's saying. These people like this live and breathe Trump. They think about him when they wake up in the morning, and he thinks about him when he goes to bed at night. You know what I think about when I wake up in the morning? The Giants, and why they can't score a freaking run. I think the pilots will be able to get jobs easily since the airlines that purchase the Spirit Airlines planes will need someone to fly them. That's true. And I know there is a kind of shortage of pilots, so they should have no issues. We're going to the 5th inning. It is Adames with a strike. What would happen if you worked at AutoZone like you said before? What would have to happen if you worked at AutoZone? The pitch is a foul ball. Eric, what would have to happen if you worked at AutoZone? Are you saying what would have to happen for me to work at AutoZone? Shaking my head, it's sad for the Spirit. They may join another airline, but it's not the job. It's the bondage that they love have with each other. What is Safeway called south of Fresno? I don't know. Save Mart? Manteca has a Save Mart and a Safeway. The 0-2 pitch, I think. Swing! And a miss. Strike number 3 to Adames. One down. Adames is so bad. Yes, Eric. If I need a job, I guess I would go try to get a job. They're still talking about that Ramos fly home run. Let's take a look at it again. All right. I'll try to keep this steady. Boom! Obliterated it.
Just get robbed of a home run like that. Strike 1 to Ramos.
So yeah. Absolute horseshit. Absolute horseshit. 2 outs in the inning now. Ramos, you just saw batting there, ended up grounding out to short. Um, Bakersfield is one of those places I will never go. I used to live in Bakersfield. Bakersfield Dodgers. I need to update the score. Here's the pitch. There's a little floater into center field. Base hit. Base hit for Gilbert. Ah, Albertsons. Once you get into Bakersfield, you're in Albertsons territory. Now, Albertsons used to be around, right? A lot of Albertsons was all over the country. And a lot of cities that used to have Albertsons, they've got bought out. And now Albertsons is rare. I still see it from time to time as Patrick Bailey stands in with 2 outs. The pitch hits one hard but foul into the seats. Um, but yeah, that was a crazy play right there. And off the bat, it looked like a home run, looked like a typical Ramos center field 420-foot blast. And when I saw him look it up, I'm like, it's out of here. And then he caught it, and it was just confusing. And I thought he just deked us. As it turned out, that ball should have been gone. And they did the replay, and I don't think they had an angle. But like somebody said, if the Rays hit it, maybe they would have magically had an angle. Albertson's still big in SoCal. Okay. Albertson and Safeway merged. A lot of merging going on. I'm interested in that the Spirit Airlines story. That is nuts. I wonder if Frontier's next. Maybe those budget airlines are not going to work anymore. Why don't they just up their prices? I don't know. That's a strike call to Bailey. If you can't do it, you can't do it, dude. I know you can't up your prices too much because you're the budget airlines. That's what your brand is. But 2 strikes, fouls it off 1-2, 2 outs. It's Bailey, who's not had the best season, but he's sticking around. And I don't know. It looked like his job was going to be challenged by Daniel Susac, but Susac is now on the 60-day IL. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The wind, the pitch, ground ball, first base. He's got it. Tags the bag, and that is gonna do it. Giants, no freaking runs. We're halfway through this baseball game. Bailey never challenged pitches. He should challenge. He should always challenge pitches. He should not challenge. What a bum. He hits 156. Insane Sports takes. Nagel. I need Susac and Eldridge up. I need some joy. Rob Iman. No club card needed for the savings at Safeway in Arizona. 23 watchers. 23 watchers. The news has broke that Spirit Airlines is out of business. What the fuck? The, I got a bad reputation for their customers. I can tell you that much. Fighting there at the baggage claim. Oh my internet froze up again. Is that real? Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines. R.I.P. Oh my gosh. Those are adults. Those are adults. We're ready to go, ladies and gents. I'm clicking and nothing's happening. I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Roop is on the mound here. Bottom of the 5th inning, the pitch. There is a pitch that's high. I'm trying to click back to the game stats. Nothing's happening. There it goes. The pitch. Strike. Susak back May 6th. Oh, I thought he was on the 60-day IL. Maybe that was someone else. I know they transferred a couple guys to the 60-day IL. There's a curveball. That's good to hear. Ghetto Airlines. I'll never understand why people fought in that instance. I guess it shouldn't be surprising since as a species we fight wars. We like literally kill each other when we can't resolve our problems. That pitch is inside. They check a check swing, check with the third base umpire, no swing, 2-2. Like we literally solve our problems by killing each other, and we literally are called heroes because of it. Like I joined the army, and now I'm like get all kind of benefits because I was in the army. There's a shot down the right field line. I think it's fair. It's going up against the wall. He's going to round first, head for second, fielded by Lee, and that's going to be a double. Lead off double for DeLuca and the Rays, or sorry, Fiducia. Um, we are violent. We are a violent people. We are a violent people. We couldn't even get along with our. It's just bad, dude. It's bad. Spirit Airlines, like the Giants, both dumpster fires now. Europe has dragged us into a few of them. Oh yeah, but those are human beings too. Those are our fellow humans over there acting a fool, and then we got to go intervene. Of course, we've had our own wars, the Civil War, which was fought for good reason, but still, we couldn't figure out that slavery was bad. We had to go to war over it. Here's the pitch on the way. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. Oakland is peaceful. Oh, that's good to know. Bottom of the fifth. The pitch shows bunt outside. We're moving our way through this game very quickly. 1-0 Rays. Should be 1-1. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. U.S. tried isolation, neutral mindset. That wasn't going to work. Inside. 3-1. Oakland is peaceful? Bullshit. We've been fighting wars since we've become humans. And before that. We're violent. We're violent. We're not civilized yet. Maybe in 1,000 years we'll be civilized. 3-1 the pitch. Inside. Sorry, that's ball four. So there's a walk there. And fifth inning is not starting out as Root planned. A double and a walk, nobody out, and the Rays have a chance to add on and start to stretch out their lead a little bit. It is crazy. I was at war. People join the army, shoot people, come back home hero. But, that's how it is. There's a bunt. And it's going to be played by Root, but he couldn't handle it. Rolling away from him. Everybody's safe, and they're loaded. And with no outs in the fifth inning, the Rays have the bases juiced. Bases are loaded, guys. Bases are loaded. The situation has become critical. There's a mound visit. Roop and Bailey talking it over. War is a racket. That's true, too. We're in a war right now. Cedric Mullins at the plate hitting 134. It's like not even big news. I didn't even know we were in a war. My buddy was watching TV. I'm like, what are you watching? He's like, oh, news about the war. I'm like, oh, yeah, what war? You know that we're in a war right now? Oh, We are? What's going on here? Pitches outside. It's just like casual. Yeah, we got another war going on. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside. NCO story times. Push-ups outside of McDonald's. Yeah, don't join the Army. That's all I can say. That pitch is right there. Called a ball. They're going to have a replay challenge. I'm pretty sure we're going to win this one. That ball was on the inside part of the plate, but definitely hit the zone, and it did. That's going to be a strike. Bailey's irritated that he even had to go through that. Bailey's irritated. You can see it on his face. Bailey right now he's not feeling it. Here's the 2-1. Big hack and a miss, 2-2. Yep, World War II tried to support Europe, but Pearl Harbor, of course, Pearl Harbor dragged us right into it. And the decision to fight on two fronts was made. World War II was something else. That was on another level, man. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. First base, it's going to be fair. That's big trouble. Up against the right field corner. Is it fair? Oh, it's foul. Oh, man, that one deked me out. Well, I don't know why the cameraman was following the ball all the way to the corner when it was just a foul ball. It tricked me, and I don't have any audio right here. I thought that was fair. I thought we were in deep shit, which we might be anyway. So, luckily, that was a foul ball. Take that back. 2-2, the pitch to Mullins, and 3-2. So, Mullins hit one down the first base line. It looked like it was close. I thought it was maybe fair. And then the camera just kept following the ball, so I thought it was fair. But now he just walked him anyway. So, walks in a run. It is 2-0 Rays. 2-0 Rays on the walk, and we are having problems here in Tampa Bay. To me, a blockage is a police action, and the bombing is only target practice. Yep, it's bad. It's bad. World War II, man. World War I yesterday, World War II today. And San Francisco's losing both. It's looking like, unless that offense can do something. That one's down just a bit low, 1-0 the count. Give me your thoughts on this game. There's a foul ball. I think it's squigged down the first base line. It is foul. 0-2. Too late to rebuild with these big contracts. This is who we are. Are we who we thought we were or not? I don't know. Bottom of the fifth. Roop is trying to get out of this jam. He is in a serious situation. A run is already in. 2-0 Rays. They're loaded up. Camanero's at the plate talking to the umpire. And we're ready to go. I don't know what he's talking about. Now the umpire calls timeout. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking to me? What are you talking about? What are you talking to me for? Let's go. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases juiced. The pitch. Caminero swinging a miss. Then the Cold War. Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Cuban Missile Crisis in the early 60s with JFK. That was scary shit. East versus West Germany, Stalin's downfall. Yeah, it's just insane. Space race, jet age. Not too late. Chapman is still tradable as long as he waives his no trade clause. The other two, I don't know about them. What's going on here?
Camaro's going back to the dugout. That's a big first out for Roop.
So Caminero strikes out on the changeup.
Doesn't look like he touched it from that angle. The side angle was a little bit more questionable.
I don't know if you thought he fouled it. I don't know what's going on. One out in the inning. Let's just get on with this game here. We got to focus where focus is. One out. Here's the pitch from Roop. There's a swing and a grounder foul. 4 years, 100 million left. 100 million. But we're about to have a lockout over money. These guys get paid more than we could freaking dream of. We're going to have a lockout. Whether you blame the owners or the players, that's ridiculous. Pitches outside for a ball. 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Curveball ripped center field, base hit. That's huge trouble. One run is in. Gilbert fires it into third base. And another run is in. 4-0 Rays. And out comes Vitello to make the move. And we're not going to see a win today from Landon Roop. It's going to be a no decision or a loss. Roop is coming out. He is absolutely furious. 2 more runs are in. It's a 4-0 game. The Rays today, 4 runs, 8 hits. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 5. And it's time for a change. And it looks like it's going to be Matt Gage coming into pitch. And he's going to have to gauge this situation, which is really bad. Looking forward to a lockout strike and then just watch the minors. Hopefully the minors continue on, yeah. Freaking terrible, man. Terrible. Oh, I tried to do a play-by-play. I thought that it would work. I thought we could bring some luck to the team. Obviously not. If they didn't trade for Devers or give Chapman the extension and sign Adames, then yes, you can rebuild. But they gave out these horrible contracts. We are stuck with those guys. What about Jung-Hoo Lee? Look, man, you got to give guys contracts. You got to try. That's what they did. And it's just, the team is just not gelling. The team is just not gelling. This is almost the 5th straight loss. Which means I have to prepare the Danny Glover video. I did not want to have to do that. Are we going to be watching Danny Glover after the game? Helmets? Are we going to be wearing helmets after this game? I might as well prepare it now. We might as well prepare it now. Going to prepare it now. We're having it prepared right now. Okay, here's the pitch on the way. There's a little fly ball, short left center field. Charging, charging, charging. It's going to be Gilbert. He's got it. 1 down. Or 2 down now. Okay, I prepared the video. Motorbike helmet, no need for protection. You need the helmet for protection against this 5-game losing streak. Danny has to eat 2. There's going to be a lot of paper bags and empty seats at Oracle Park. Fans are coming out to Oracle anyway, but yeah, the attendance is going to drop, man, if this team gets any worse. Here's Richie Palacios, 0 for 2, a couple of Ks. It is Matt Gage. From the stretch, checks at second, checks home. Checks second, checks home. Fires. Ball. Yeah, the next Lethal Weapon movie, dude. That's where it's at. That is where it is at. Let me make a quick adjustment to that video. All right. 4-0 Rays. Gage on the mound. The pitch. There's a curve outside. Insane Sports Takes says the season is over. I predict sub 20K paid attendance this summer. Sixth best attendance since the A's left. That's not bad. Gage with the 3-0. He walked him. Gage walks the bases loaded. Still 4-0, 2 outs. And now he has nowhere to put the next guy. And things are falling apart here in St. Petersburg. Things are falling apart here in St. Petersburg in the bottom of the 5th inning. 70 wins, maybe, Wes McLaughlin. Here is DeLuca. The pitch fouled it away. 4-run difference right now. Roop is in the dugout. He's absolutely beside himself. It's a long season, though. You obviously have to, move on to the next one. But Roop is pretty pissed. I'm not that mad at Roop. I mean, he had a tough inning, and the offense is doing nothing. That pitch is a curve down low. Don't blame this game on Landon Roop. Giants have 0 runs. 0. Yeah, you think both Posey will be out of a job by the end of the season? Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Actually, that's fair. Sorry, down the right field line. It's going to be Lee, and he's got it. And that will be the 3rd out. But the damage is done. 4 runs for the Tampa Bay Rays. And we're going to the 6th inning. Giants have 12 outs to work with to try to make this happen. We'll be back momentarily. All right. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? And we're back. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee at the plate. It's 4-0 Tampa Bay. 6th inning. Takes one a little bit high. If we fire Posey, we can get someone who knows how to rebuild from the bottom up. Posey doesn't know anything. Firing Posey would change nothing. Too many big contracts to underperforming players and no farm or development. The pitch outside. Yeah, what are you going to do? We just fire someone, hire someone for 2-3 years, they suck. Fire them, hire someone for 2-3 years, they suck. What's going on with the Giants? What's going on with the culture here? Here's the 2-0 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee. Strike call. And, if the Giants had been making the playoffs and, a couple of National League championships, a couple of World Series, whatever, since 2016, we just look at it as a slow start. But this has been an ongoing problem. There's a swing and a slash as it foul down the left field line. Going back to 2017, they sucked. 2018, they sucked. 2019, they sucked. 2020, they didn't make the playoffs and were under 500. 2021, they had this crazy outlier of a season, and then it was right back to losing. And even then, they got bounced in the first round. That pitch is low. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's a 10-year stretch. One playoff series. 10 years. One playoff series. Jung-Hoo Lee, center field, falling, and oh, a sliding catch. Wow. Looked like a base hit off the bat. So it seemed like when the Rays did that, the Giants had to let it fall. Gilbert let it fall. When the Giants do it, Mullins with the sliding catch. One away. Nice catch there. Down since Bochy saved one season. Yeah. One playoff series in 10 years. Gentlemen, that's unacceptable. Strike call here to Arise. Here's the 0-1 to Arise. I want to tell you a crazy fact. The Rays have made the playoffs more in the last 10 years than the Giants. Not the Rays. Of course, the Rays have. The Marlins have made the playoffs more than the Giants in the last 10 years. The Marlins. The Rays have too, but that's not a surprise. The pitch, that one was something weird. It was in the dirt. Arias spins around, does a little dance. Joe Rizzo is legitimately terrible. We need to normalize talking about that. Indy, don't like Joe Rizzo. Yeah, Kyle Harrison is on top. Kyle Harrison is the man. We traded him. Swinging a foul off. I don't care if we lose. I do care if we lose for a month straight. If that means next month we have a culture and identity. Look, if you are mad, get upset at the fact that we fired Bochy to save money. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of inning number 6. That's a foul ball. Caminero went after it, couldn't quite get it, landed in the Giants bullpen, and he sat down next to Keaton Wynn. Wynn's like, "What's up, man?" We got to play that. Well, that was funny. That's blooper reel stuff, man. See if we can get a good angle. He goes the foul ball. And take a seat. What's up, guys? We got to do something to lighten the mood up in here. Whoa, we got some action, ladies and gentlemen. We got some action. Luis Arias rips one down the right field line. That's heading over to the wall. It's going to be fielded off the wall. Arias heading for second base. The throw is in. And it's a double for one of the only guys who knows how to swing a bat, Luis Arias. If they can't fire sell, no one wants these players' contracts. Even if they did, there's nothing in the farm. I got 6 ticks from that sale, but man, kind of don't want to see them like this. Dilated entertainment. There's a little mound visit going on here. There's action in the bullpen. It's Kelly, as in Kevin Kelly, pitching in the bullpen right now for the Tampa Bay Rays. Fiducia talking to the pitcher here. Schmidt is at second base. Now the pitching coach joins them. It's a 4-0 Rays lead. Giants with a chance at least to try and start chipping away at that lead. Remember, Eric, when you said we are the White Sox and froze for like 1 minute? No, I do not. I can't remember all my freezes. I don't remember that one. I know that Elliot Ramos blasted one earlier. And in all today's modern day of all the tech, all the replay stuff, the StatCast, they couldn't tell that ball hit something and should be gone. Here is Schmidt. Takes one for a strike. 4 games this season, got 2 more left. Devers, Adames, and Chapman are all auto outs. Insane Sports Takes. Runner leads from second. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. So 4-0 Rays lead. After the game, I'm going to be doing a short post game. Because I got to get out and work on my car, and I want to listen to KNBR and hear some of the call-ins and see. I mean, this is just assuming the Giants lose this game as Schmidt swings and misses strike 3. So Casey Schmidt is out, 2 down. We're in the 6th. And are we going to have a pitching change? I'm not sure. It's Devers going up to bat. Looks like we're going to keep going. So Raffy Devers, one of my favorites when he was with the Red Sox. Devers waits. The pitch. Ooh, it takes one for a strike. That one was yours, Devers. That's one you should send into the stratosphere, man. What's going on? 0 for 2. He's hitting 206 on the year. 206. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. 6th inning. The pitch. Takes one there for a strike. Another one. I guess we're not swinging today. I sense a disturbance in the force. Ryan Walker may pitch. At this point, throw him out there. Going to be an 0-2 pitch. Swings and drills one. Left field. Back off the wall. He leaps. He can't catch it. It's off the glove. And that's going to bring home a rise. 1 for Rays. A double for Devers. Rifled one. Left field. Opposite field. I thought he was going to catch it. He leaped up. I think he had it in the glove for a second. And I'm like, if he'd have caught that ball, it's time to just shut it off and go to bed. The Giants, this ain't for. If he'd have caught that ball, we're shutting it down. I mean, he just hammered that one. And that ball was almost caught. It was in the glove. It was like it only came out of the glove when he came up against the wall. If there's no wall there, he caught that ball. He was catching it. That ball was deep into the pocket of the glove. It wasn't like snow cone or something. He caught that ball. But when he hit the wall, it just kind of came out. Insane Sports Takes it not going to matter. Indy IRL, this team doesn't have a leadoff hitter. We don't have a cleanup hitter. We got to be creative out here. I say we bat Arias cleanup and maybe Gilbert lead off. I don't like Jung Hoo lead off. Indy IRL. Wow. Well, all I can say is we're not getting shut out today. Giants scored a run. And it's Devers. I was just talking crap, and then he came through. So my apologies. I take it all back. Devers, you the man. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We've been live for 2 hours. Giants use the power of friendship to score 1 run. Insane Sports Takes blocked. Why? What he did. What he did. So the Rays are going to make a change here, and when it's time for a change, just think about Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. It is Matt Chapman at the plate. Big FanDuel ads all over the place. There's a swing and a foul back. Sports betting is out of control in this country. Kevin Kelly is on the pitch. He's 2-1 on the year, 4.26 earned run average, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. He's allowed a bomb, but opponents only hitting 140 off him. The pitch to Chappie, outside. Now, this would be a huge two-out knock if he can drive in a run here. You can wear your Devers jersey. Approved. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Chappie couldn't do it. Chappie couldn't do it. Chappie couldn't do it. We'll be right back after these messages. That's a commercial. It's a commercial break. I was just calling to make sure everything's good because I just did the play-by-play. I didn't tell you nothing, so I know, but I didn't like. I said I was okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta DFA these dudes. What the? Having some technical difficulties. All right, yeah, we had a little hot mic there. Sorry about that. Um, we're back right on for some spontaneous play-by-play. Yeah, I just went play-by-play. I wasn't even planning on it, so I had to make some phone calls, let some people know I was doing the play-by-play. I'm getting calls and stuff. All right. We are back. We are back. We are back. 4-1 the score. Give me just a second, and we'll bring you the play-by-play. Giants did get a run. Looks like that Chapman struck out there to end the rally, the mini rally. All right, we're ready to go, guys. 4-1 the score. Barucki, the pitch. There's a high fly ball left field. Down the line, fairly deep, and caught by Ramos. One away. Why are we letting Barucki pitch against a righty? I have no clue why we do what we do, but we do it. Let's bat Gilbert leadoff, have fun out there. If he fails, at least he will shut the hell up. Thank you for muting before you said anything crazy. Who knows what you would have said. 4-1 Rays. Sixth inning. The pitch. Just a bit low. Taylor Walls 0 for 1. Yeah, I'm behind or ahead. I just do what I do. I stopped worrying about that years ago when I would do the play-by-play. The timing would be off. It's just like I can't really control it. What I see is what I see. I'm as live as I can be. 2-0. The pitch is a strike. 2-1. Should be fortitude. Dilated entertainment. It should be on that Ramos drive. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. There's a high pop-up. Right field, shallow, tough play, but Lee's got it. Not too tough. He got to it in time. 2 down in the inning. Giants have 3 more chances. Locked On. Locked On is a good podcast. Locked On Giants, Locked On Dodgers, Locked On everyone. One of those podcasts called me and they were inviting me to be on to do a podcast. Never happened. The pitch is inside. I was going to be with a player, an MLB player, was going to be a part of the podcast, but I said, "No, man, I'm good. Someone else do a better job than I can." That pitch is in there for a strike. Pause it and sync it up. That's how we do it. Dilated. 1-1. 4-1 Rays. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Barucki's on. I thought that Roop pitched all right today. Just ran into some trouble in the fifth. And at the end of the day, man, if your offense ain't going to do anything for you, there's nothing you can do. As a pitcher, you got to be practically perfect. That's asking a lot. Chandler Simpson at the plate. A ball and two strikes. Here it comes. Check swing. Ball. 2-2. No, Ben Caspick. I never did get Ben Caspick on. I can't even get into my Twitter now to talk to anyone. I'm locked out of Twitter. Speaking of locked on, I'm locked out. There's a ground ball foul. Yeah, man, it's just another day for the Giants, 2026 Giants. Here's the 2-2. Curveball, that's in there. Strike three call. Nice inning for Barucki. We'll take it. So, quick one. Giants are coming back. It is the seventh inning. We're going to have the top of the seventh in the seventh inning stretch. Play a little take me out to the ball game at that point. Giants fans are going to get really pissed. I would go into a rage right now, but I know if I'm allowed to cuss on here. Oh, yeah. As long as nobody bans you, you can go for it. I won't ban you. Don't go crazy, but a little bit here and there, no problem. No problem. It's what it is, ladies and gents. It's what it is, and that's all it is. Ben has left Locked On Giants. Oh, I know Ben left Locked On Giants. The new host he's real good too. I forgot his name, but he does a great job. We may try to get him on. We may try to get him on. I can't talk to anyone on Twitter right now because I'm locked out of Twitter. So far today, it's been a slow day offensively. I know that will come as a shock to many of you. Giants 5 for 22, no home runs. They do have a couple doubles. Arias doubled, and then a big double from Devers to bring him in. A two-out RBI for Rafi Devers. Giants 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. They've only gotten 3 runners in scoring position, whereas the Rays have gotten 10 runners in scoring position. And they've just been the better team yesterday. They're the better team today. What's the excuse? Yesterday was a travel day. Did they party last night again? Are they partying all night? What's going on? They couldn't get to the hotel and get some sleep? I don't know what's going on. Not, they making them come to the ballpark too early? Let these guys sleep in or something. Holy cow. Come to the ballpark last minute. What's up, Indy IRL? What's up, Wes? What's up, Robbie? I'm Rob Ivan. What's up, Insane Sports Takes? Dilated. All the regulars are here. Fiona Love is here as well. And at the plate with a ground ball is Adames. It's fielded at short, fired to first, and there's an out. So before I could even present the inning or talk at all, there's an out. One down. 4-1 Rays. We're at St. Petersburg, Florida. Posey is ruining his legacy right now as president of baseball operations, the POBO. Japan Airlines. Top of the seventh. You guys heard? We were talking about it earlier. I'm just stunned as that pitch is inside. Spirit Airlines shut down. Out of nowhere. We're done. They just stopped operations. They ceased operations. The 1-0 pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 1-1. I was going to ask Indy, what do you think of Glenn Kuiper? Yeah, Glenn Kuiper now is doing some games for the Giants. In the bullpen is an old buddy of ours, as that one is in there for a strike. for the San Francisco Giants. It is warming up right now. It looked like Gregory Santos. There's a chopper to short. It's going to be the third baseman, barehanded. It can't make the throw. It's an infield hit for Elliot Ramos. Oh, yeah, Glenn Kuiper does a good job. And he does sound like his brother. He does have a similar voice. I wouldn't say he's as good as Dwayne, but he's good. Dodgers losing 3-0 in the third inning with the update. We have some scores up top. Dodgers, 3-0 in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. There's a ground ball. Oh, no. I don't know what just happened. I took my eyes away and I saw something crazy going on. I still can't believe I watch this team every single day, even when they suck. Like, I force myself to watch them for some reason. I guess it's in my blood. I'm too diehard to not watch them. That's how we do it. Okay, it was a ground ball to third. It was a little line drive to third. What the heck just happened? I think it was a line drive to third that was caught for the second out. They tried to catch Ramos off the bag at first, but he got back in time. So 2 down now. I just turned my head for a second and missed the entire play. So 2 away, and there's a little conference on the mound. So it's going to come down to Patrick Bailey. It's time like this, I wish we had someone like Daniel Susac to pinch hit. Bailey's got the gear, dude. He's got some nice orange batting gloves. Got the elbow protector. He's got the forearm protector. Dude looks like a beast up there. Looks like he's about to just do something. He looks like Barry Bonds up there. The results a little different. As Bailey steps in, 2 down. The conference is over. A home run would put the Giants within a run, and Bailey can go deep on occasion. The pitch takes one down low. Glenn Kuiper's worked for the Giants since 1990. Well, obviously he worked for the A's for many, many years. One ball, no strikes. Whoa. We got a problem. We tried to do everything we could. My stream just went off. Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what just happened, but I lost the game for a second here. Here's the pitch on the way to Bailey. Nope, throw back over to first. Glenn Kuiper has some excellent 30-minute highlight films of Dodger Giants from 1997 on Sports Channel Pacific. Excellent videos on YouTube. Who's us, Indy? Paul. Runner leaves from first. It's Ramos. The pitch to Bailey. Outside. 2-0 the count. Bailey up again. There's a slashed ball down the left field line, foul. Something weird just happened. Like, I was watching, and on the background you can see an ad. It's obviously a green screen. It says Japan Airlines. But then they showed a close-up of Bailey, and that same background had Hooters, the restaurant. And then it went back to the full screen shot, the shot of the catcher and everything and the pitcher. And it was back to Japan Airlines. So they have different ads on different layovers. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, we're ready to go. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. The pitch. That one is a strike. 2-2. Eric, would you trade Arise, Lee, Susac, Bailey, and Haas for Skeens? Abso-freaking-lutely. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Very slow, easy. And that is an out. And that's going to do it. No runs. It is that time again. Giants, nothing going. Nothing going. Absolutely nothing going. A easy ground out. Oh my goodness. What is happening up in here today? I have no clue. It is bad. Giants need to get something going, get the bats going. And they need to do it quick. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the Giants. And if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes. They're out at the old ball game. What can you do? So it is for the San Francisco Giants. So it is. Rally electricity. What's your problem then? Sitting here looking all sad and shit. Oh, life. You're doing quoting life the whole street. The Lost song. Why are the Giants still starting Patrick Bailey for crying out loud? He's hitting 154. I have nary a clue. Nary a clue. We're back. Bottom of the 7th inning. SGA Sports Talk is here. Longtime member. Welcome to Single A. Maybe a new member. What's going on? Are we okay? What is going on, man? We've got some technical difficulties here. We got a new pitcher, and it is Borucki. Or no, Borucki's been here. Okay, Borucki on the mound. Bottom of the 7th. He's still in. I thought we had a new pitcher, but it's still Borucki. 1-0 the count here. 4-1 Rays. Mullins, fly ball, short left field. Ramos, no. It's going to be Adames. 1 away. We ain't good enough. Indy IRL. We're close, and close don't mean diddly squat. So I don't want to hear anyone talking about playoffs anymore. That's malarkey. That's a bunch of malarkey right there. That's nonsense. Okay? They're close. Eventually they're going to get there. But right now, it ain't it. It ain't happening. Close ain't good enough. Okay? Would've, could've, should've. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right now. The good teams, they don't say would've, could've, should've. They get it done. I'm tired of saying would've, should've, could've. Win or die, no pressure. Santos coming in. It is going to be Santos. We're back in 2022. A throwback right here. Gregory Santos is back. It's been a long, 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 mother effing long time since we've seen Gregory Santos in a San Francisco Giants uniform, but he's coming in. What's the playoffs? You can play baseball in October. Weird how the Giants never make it. LOL. Insane sports takes. Julian Tavares was the major place in Matt Williams' trade. That was a big trade. Vitello was a bizarre choice. He ain't better than Melvin. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is the Padres. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, a day off Thursday, and then the Pittsburgh Pirates over the weekend. Skeens, I don't know if Skeens will be pitching, but he'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Oracle Park, and then the Giants are heading to LA for 4 against the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is tough, man, and the Pirates are good right now. Padres, Pirates, Dodgers. You have a bad series here in St. Petersburg, which they're in the middle of. It ain't getting any easier. Gregory Santos called up from AAA. He was at a 2.45 ERA with the River Cats this year, and he is on the mound. Here we go. 4-1 Rays. The pitch. Ground ball. Foul down the left field line. We're 2 hours, 27 minutes into the stream. We're in the seventh. The pitch. Oh, in tight. Here's the pitch on the way. It's a 1-1 count. Up high. Yeah, it was a weird hire, but they were going for it. I don't know, man. It was Posey. Posey is the president of baseball operations. So any moves that you don't like, that's who you can point to. There's a ground ball foul. He's got to approve it all. 2-2. And whether Vitello was a good sign, good move or not, remains to be seen. But it can be said the Giants are not off to a good start in 2026. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They've had one or two decent series, but even then, haven't swept anyone. Unless I'm forgetting, maybe real early in the year they sweep the Reds or something. I don't know. That pitch is outside. Did they sweep someone this year? I don't think they have. I think they won a series, but they haven't actually swept anyone. That's a ball right there, ball 4. The schedule is horseshit. We knew it was going to be a rough April, but April's over, and May is still tough. That schedule don't lighten up for a while. So they lost the first 3 games to the Yankees. They went on to San Diego. They won 2. We're like, okay. Then they lost the third one. They won 1 against the Mets. Then they went on a horrible losing streak. They beat the Phillies a couple games, but they didn't sweep. They went to Baltimore. They won, and they lost the next 2. They went to Cincinnati. They actually lost that series. I don't know what I was thinking. They won the series in against the Nationals. They won the series against the Dodgers, which I don't know how that happened. There's a strike. Nope, they called it a ball, but they're going to have a replay challenge. So they haven't swept anyone this year. And they're definitely not sweeping the Rays. It was a strike. Bottom of inning number 7. Rays 4, Giants 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball of some kind outside. Slider, actually. I call it a strike. 1-2. At the plate is Aranda. 1-2. Fly ball, left field, hooking in the corner. Ramos got a beat on it, but he's running out of room. It's into the seats or into the crowd there. When you can't score, everyone is tough. Yeah, the offense is it's been the problem. I don't care what anyone says. Bullpen's trash, rotation's trash, Hauser, Malley. We can talk about all that all day. At the end of the day, dude, it's been the offense is the problem. They're not scoring enough runs. They're not hitting home runs. And they're just not getting it done offensively. Yeah, they gave up 4 runs today. Giants should have 4 runs. Giants should have 5 or 6 runs. Pitch there is a little bit outside. Gregory Santos back. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 7th inning. Runner at first base. There's 1 out. The team is inconsistent. Absolutely. Posey's been pretty bad at his job so far. When you can't, yeah. Something's going on here. A little timeout. Steps out. Takes a deep breath. And steps in. Aranda. Waiting. Santos delivers. There's a runner going. The throw down. Oh. I don't know what the hell just happened. I have no idea what the freak just happened. It must have been a call strike three, and the inning is over. Let me double check that. I don't know what just happened. There was so yeah, strike three call, which is the second out. The runner was going, and he just kind of he didn't even slide. He didn't even try. He just kind of came up short there at second base. So it's a double play to end the inning. I'm completely like confused, like an idiot here, like thinking like there must have been two outs and that he struck him out. I'm like completely confused as to what I just saw. Why are these people confusing me? Why did he not slide? And he's not even on my team, and I'm pissed off. What the hell was that? I'll show it to you guys. Bailey, like, what the freak? Seen Bailey? Bailey's like, this is the face you give. You're like, what the heck was that? Bailey's like staring. Okay. That was weird. Confused me. Confused me. 4-1. We're heading to the eighth inning. So Caminero just I don't know. Obviously, Cabanero was thinking, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Let's see what any Rays fan have anything to say about that. No, they're not even care. They don't even care. There's no talk about that. If the Rays were losing or something, they might have been pissed off. But with a 4-1 lead, I don't think anyone even cares. But that was just very weird. He maybe thought the throw wasn't coming, I guess. All right, Giants are back up here. There's a strike call to the leadoff hitter. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee. 4-1. Tampa Bay on top. Eighth inning. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Easy does it. 4-3 on the putout. One away. And the Giants have 5 offensive outs remaining. On the mound, Garrett Clevenger. 3 games on the year, 1-1, 7.71 ERA. 4 walks and 2 1/3. It means he's been hit hard and frequently in the 3. And he hasn't had a lot of big. It's not a very big sample, but hasn't done too well. But let's see. He needs a little pick me up. All you got to do is face the Giants. The pitch on the way. That one's in there for a strike. See, if I said that on KNBR, I'd be fired immediately. It would go viral all over the internet. He said if you need a pick me up as a pitcher, face the Giants. I did. I said it. Here's Arias, though. He's an exception to that. Bailey should be the backup. I don't know. You got to put Logan Porter up in here. I don't care. Looks like Arias' parents are at the ballpark. That's cool. The pitch. There's a rip left field base hit for Arias. Rockies score runs. They do give up a few. Oh, just a few. We'll have to check out the stats again in the postgame. Here is Casey Schmidt. A chance to get the Giants within 1 if he can get a hold of one. Takes it inside. This is the inning right here. You got Arias on base. You got Schmidt up there. These are 2 of the guys who have actually hit this year. This is the moment here. Get within 1. Schmidt, the 1-0. Ground ball foul. Please stream when Rizzo is doing radio. Watching Game 7 of the Celtics 76ers at the same time as the Giants game. That's what I'm talking about. 1 ball, 1 strike, 8th inning. Arias at first. Schmidt at the plate. Here's the pitch. And he hits one high and foul down the line. I see some glitching out going on those ads behind home plate. They're so hideous. Can we just use regular old-fashioned advertisements instead of this green screen crap? Schmidt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 8th. 1 out. Runner leads from first. The pitch. Nope, throws over. The Kings stink, Nagel. Don't even ask me about the Kings. One ball, 2 strikes. 8th inning. Here we go. 1-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. He was not even close to making contact with that ball. That ball was high. Schmidt swung like normal. He swung at a ball right down the middle, and the ball was a foot above where he swung the bat. The only reason Giants have a run is because the left fielder couldn't hold on to the ball on a nice catch on the Devers fly ball, who's up now. Should have had a run earlier on the Ramos drive that was definitely a home run. Devers, 1 for 3. Got that, bumped his average to 213 on the year. This is a moment right here. Lefty on lefty, but Devers, it's nothing new to him. The pitch. Fouled off. Giants have scored 1 run in the past 18 innings. Giants have been shut out 7 times this year. They lead the league in that. Only shut out 11 times all of last year. Giants last in runs scored, last in walks, last in steals. Also close to, if not last, in walks. Close to, if not last, in home runs. I think they're last in home. I'm pretty sure they're dead last in home runs. Actually, they are dead last in home runs. Here's the 0-2. And he puts the bat on it, a slow roller to second, but he's just too slow. They're going to throw Devers out. He is pissed. Inning over. No runs. Another fail. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. And we are running out of time, and we're running out of time quick. Horrible swing right there, but at least he put the bat on it, but not with enough power to get it through the infield. An easy play. At least we could take some comfort in knowing the billion-dollar Dodgers are struggling too. Lost the series to the Marlins, lost the first game against the Cardinals, and are currently losing game 2. That's good to know. This is tough, man. This is tough, man. Very, very tough. Not feeling it at all. Not feeling it at all. Not feeling this at all. What's going on, Dilated? Thank you, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate the support. It's absolutely insane. I hurt myself today. Let's go. By watching the Giants play. Let's freaking make it happen! We have a new pitcher into the ball game for the San Francisco Giants. His name is gonna be... Is it Santos still? I thought we had a new pitcher coming in. Maybe not. Are they interviewing Chapman? Oh, it is Santos. I thought they were interviewing Matt Chapman and during. I was like, what is going on? It is going to be Santos still in the game. I thought the Giants put a new pitcher, but they didn't. So Santos is in. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. There's a foul ball down the right field line. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got our Rays fans up here. As a Rays fan, this is great. Rays up. Rays fan is here. Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Buster Posey is going to take a lot of heat as well as ownership in the next few weeks. Here's the pitch from Santos, and that ball missed. I don't know where the hell it missed. 1-2. It will be interesting to see how they handle it. After all, Posey has never taken any heat in his life. Fouled away. Look, man, you think Buster Posey is going to be the president of baseball operations when he's 50? Uh, I highly doubt it unless they can turn this thing around quick. Patience is not something that exists in upper management or in ownership in Major League Baseball these days. There's a fly ball, short center field, actually right field. It's going to be Jung Hoo Lee to make the catch, one away. You get maybe 2-3 years for the most to prove yourself, or you're gone. The only one that can't be fired is the owner. Ownership, but they will fire president of baseball operations. They'll fire general managers, and general manager, president of baseball operations will fire the manager, and managers will fire the players. They say it is stuff rolls downhill. That ball is inside. Stuff rolls downhill, and that's just how it is, and that's how it is, man. So yeah, you're right. Posey, he could be gone. Here's Palacios takes a ball, 2-0 from Santos. Only 3 teams in the AL above 500. A lot of teams are struggling. Giants are in the worst funk ever. That's another ball. 3-0. Well, come on, man. Throw a strike here. But I thank you for being here, Rays fan. I don't know if you're still here. Ironda Buck. Thank you for jumping in. Here's the 3-0. That's a ball. No challenge. So a walk there from Gregory. I think that's going to bring up Johnny DeLuca. So we have a runner at first base. 1 out. Oh, throw over to first. Nice pickoff play right there. Didn't get him. And the Giants are going to have one more opportunity here. There goes the runner. The pitch. Down the middle. The throw. He is out of there. Patrick Bailey guns him down. Thou shalt not steal on Patrick Bailey. 2 down. Ball was right down the middle. Got a decent jump, but Bailey threw it right on the target. Arise with the catch and tag. 2 down. We might go 0-6 if we lose tomorrow. That's a tough flight home. I wouldn't want to be on that plane. No balls and a strike. Santos the pitch. There's a rocket to left center field. That one's going to be down and up against the spectrum sign. He's going to round first, head to second. That's a double for DeLuca. And the Rays may not be done scoring. He's thrown 3 people out today, still hitting 150. Nice swing of the bat there for DeLuca. He just missiled that one out in left center field. 1, 2, 3 hops the wall. And that's going to bring up Fortes. The pitch. Runner's going. The throw to third. See! Oh! The ball got away. The runner's coming home. And he scores. 5-1 Rays. I thought they had him. And the ball was somehow mishandled there. I don't know if it was a bad throw or it didn't look bad. That could be an error on Matt Chapman. Let me see. No, it's an error on Bailey. The throw was a little bit inside the bag. And with the runner coming in, Chapman was not able to make the catch. There's a ground ball to Chapman, who throws to first, and he is out. So that was an unfortunate error. I guess the error goes to Chapman. On full speed, I thought they had him. But it doesn't really matter. Didn't get him. Run scored. We're going to the 9th. Last chance for the Giants. Last chance for Los Gigantes. we'll take a quick hot mic break. DFA these dudes. These guys stink. Every day, same thing. Every day, same thing. Can't freaking hit and life depended on it, man. Couldn't hit if they got paid $10 million. Because they do get paid $10 million. Still can't. Do something. We're back with the quick hot mic break, brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. Check them out, coronapdx.com, for your financial needs. I had crash outs today. Did I have a crash out today? Raise up, baby, you're still here. I am Ron the Buck. What's going on? More like Los Pequeños. Rays fans know we suck. Everyone's chomping at the bit to play this team. Giants, man, last place in every country. You know, I believe we have the worst record in the National League other than the Mets and the Phillies. That's how bad we are. And I know the Mets and Phillies are supposed to be good, but they stink even worse than the Giants, at least record-wise. But as far as offense, doesn't get any worse, man. Doesn't get any freaking worse. Last chance for the Giants. Here we go. The pitch. It is going to be a strike call. It looks like Matt Chapman. It is indeed Matt Chapman into the game. As Casey Legomina is on the pitch for the Rays. Giants are worse than the Rockies, and yet some people will sugarcoat this crap. Every day, same thing. You guys heard the hot mic? There's a foul ball off to the left. The pitch, 0-2, foul back. You guys caught the hot mic, man? That's what, for now on, my commercial breaks, we're going to call them the hot mic breaks. I'm going to keep the mic on, and I'm just going to go about my business. And whatever is said is said. It may not be the smartest idea I've ever come up with. There's a foul ball. It could lead to the end of a career. But we're going to do our hot mic commercials and keep the mic going. We're going to keep the mic going. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the way to Chapman. Outside. If we finish last, does Posey fire Vitello? I think he would. If we finish last, I think he would fire Vitello. But he's really firing himself as Chapman swings and misses for strike number 3, 1 away. Because he's saying, hey, I hired this guy, and now I'm firing this guy. Well, you're the one that hired him. Here's Adames. The pitch, outside. We got to prepare our video here. There he is. We got to have him ready for the loss. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. We'll get that ready when there's 2 outs. I'll get that ready so that as soon as the 3rd out comes, we're going to play a little bit of Danny Glover. There's a sliced on. Oh, it's caught! It looked like a base hit off the bat to left field. The Giants can't catch a break. Giants cannot catch a break, and it doesn't matter. It's too early to say Vitello was the wrong move by Buster. It's a little too early, but not by much. Well, thank you, Dilated Entertainment. The stream's been more engaging than today's broadcasters. Yeah, the broadcasters aren't going to... We'll do a little sample of the broadcasters today. Well, things just aren't going the Giants' way today. They're hitting the ball hard, and they're really battling out there. Yeah, I really like what I'm seeing from these guys. They're really battling out there. They're looking really strong. Love it. I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, I mean, it's just an unfortunate circumstance where ball's just not bouncing their way. Ball's just not. No, they stink. DFA these mother effers. Let's just say it how it is. The good teams get it done. 2-0 the count here. The good teams get it done. You can lose a game or two because of circumstance, but not like this. Ground ball up the middle. He's got it. The throw. Ball game. Ball game. Here we go. Danny Glover time. It's Danny Glover time. We have no choice. We have no choice. So get ready. It's time. Turn up the volume.
Bummer. One more loss. One more loss which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. One more loss and I'll do this. Each and every one of you. I want you here in uniform at 9 tomorrow. We're going back to work on fundamentals.
Fundamentals? In the middle of the season?
I thought the game started at 1.
It does start at 1, and you're a jackass.
No, I'm a pitcher. You can be a pitcher and a jackass. See?
High drive to left. Oh, my. Out of here!
That ball is smoked. Headed for downtown. Upper deck. Adios. Pelota. 5-1 Giants. What a shot.
All right. All right. All right. Another day, another loss. What is up, everyone? Raise up. I had on the buck. Yep, you're right, man. You're right. You're right when you said what you said. You're right when you said what you said. You said the Rays were the bomb. You was right. Let me update the score here. 5-1. The Giants unable to do it. Lost the second game in a row. 5 consecutive losses. Jenny Vega. Jenny Vega. This is the longest losing streak of the season. We have officially hit rock bottom. Thank you, Fiona Love. I appreciate that. W Stream, Wolf Godmac, Dilated. Yeah. I got nothing. 5-1 the final score in this baseball game. Giants could not get it done. Never really had a shot. There was a couple of interesting plays like the Ramos home run that wasn't. But other than that, I got nothing for you. So we'll just go ahead and recap this game. It was Roop. I thought Giants had a good chance to win with Roop going. That's one of the things that this year he's pitched well. Not today. Bottom of the 4th inning, the runs got started. Cedric Mullins grounded out, but then it was a call on the field that was overturned. Carminero with the base hit, and then Aranda with a base hit, and Fraley with a base hit. 1-0 Rays at that point in time. Bottom of the 5th inning, Hunter Fiducia with the double. Walls walks. Simpson with the single. Mullins walks. That a run scores 2-0. That the base is juiced. And then Aranda with the base hit, bringing in 2 more, making it 4-0. And that brought in Matt Gage to pitch. He walked a run, he walked a batter, but he was able to get out of the inning. Moving on to the 6th inning, Giants actually scored a run, a double from Arraez, and a double from Rafi Devers. Kaiser Soze! $9.99 with the super chat. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that very, 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 very much.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked, or the second half. We just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to.
There's your recap, brought to you by Jim Mora. There's your recap. Rob Iman with the 2 spot. Let me read these super chats. I'm trying to find them here. Kaiser Soze, Jesus, this is hard to watch. Single A, thank you so much. Kaiser Soze. Single A. We have This Sucks with the $9.99. Rob Iman, Mr. Posey, tear down the roster. Micah 149. 149. Talk to me, Joseph Rizzo. Wow. Sorry. Back to the game. Yes. Straight from Single A, San Jose Giants. This person, Indy IRL really does not like Joe Rizzo. Really not a Joe Rizzo fan. I didn't think he's that bad when I listened on the radio, but, I think I'm more worried about the Giants' offense. But, yeah, Rizzo, not a lot of big Rizzo fans. What do you think of Dave Fleming? Fleming's all right? 5-1 Rays win. After that, where we recap, it was 4-1 at that point in time, but the Rays scored one more run in the 8th on the throw. There was a runner at second base, which was Palacios. No, Palacios got caught stealing. It was LaDuca who had doubled. He was at second. Tried to steal third. The throw got away from Chapman. It was an error on Bailey. Runner comes in to score, and that is your recap. 5-1, the final score. Rays win. They win again. They're 20-12. This is a team that gets it done. Giants are not a team that gets it done. So far, the teams the Rays have played, the Giants have looked for the most lifeless, and it is not even close. There you have it, Alexander Wright. What do you think? Baby, I'm a Rays fan. We'll say huge Willie fan. We all know he will lock in after the All-Star break per usual. Thank you, Alexander Wright, for being here, and I appreciate those words. And the Giants have looked the most lifeless of any team the Rays have played this year. Why? Why do we have to be lifeless? What's the problem? Nobody's asking the Giants to win 110 games and go sweep the World Series. I mean, that would be nice. But nobody expects that every year. We don't even expect the playoffs every single year. That's what makes the season exciting. If we knew we were going to be in the playoffs every year, the season would be kind of boring. I guess Dodgers fans, let me know. But year after year after year after year after year, falling short, mediocrity. And today, Elliot Ramos hit a ball that was gone, and the Giants got screwed on that. Would it have mattered? Probably not. Giants end up losing the game. They're breaking it down right now on the telly. But it's what it is, man. Fiona Love, right? What is the problem here? Smoking too many Tampa Cuban cigars. So far from the teams, and yeah, I didn't even put on the helmet. We'll have the helmet tomorrow if the Giants get swept. We'll have the helmet tomorrow. But this is just an unfortunate time to be a Giants fan. A lot of excitement in the offseason. Made some moves. Brought in Arias, who's played well. I ain't going to say he hasn't. That was the big move. We also brought in Bader, who's injured. I think it's Bader who's on the 60-day IL, correct? Bader's on the 60-day injured list, if I'm not mistaken. And he was one of the big off-season signings, and it may not his fault he got hurt, but right now he's hurt. All of us on the he's on the 10-day IL. I'll take it back. So he's on the 10-day IL. All of us on the 60-day IL. Susak's on the 10-day IL. And some of our better pitchers are trying to come back. Yoel Peguero's on the IL. Randy Rodriguez is on the 60. He's out for the season. Sam Hinchis, I did check him out in the minor leagues, and he looked good. He threw a scoreless innings in Sacramento Sunday. Jason Foley's on the 60-day IL. Jose Buto's on the 60-day IL. Hayden Birdsong's on the 60-day IL. So not a lot of reinforcements. The only reinforcements I could think of is Bryce Eldridge. Malley's a great arm when he's on. Eldridge in AAA is a crime. There you have it. Call up McRae and McRae as well. Call up McRae and Eldridge. Malley is a sure win. Malley's a sure win. We need our catalyst, Susac. Bring back Susac. The fact that we win with Susac makes me question Bailey's decisions. Dilated entertainment. Yeah, so the River Cats, I'm telling you, they're playing better than the Giants. There's my man, Wisenhunt. So right now they're playing at this very moment. They are playing in Salt Lake, Utah. Bertrand, nice guy. Met Bertrand the other day on Sunday. He's super awesome. So he's pitching right now for the Giants. For the River Cats. They haven't got a hit in that game. Just started, though. Give them some time here. But yeah, man, like you got someone like Bryce Eldridge in the minor leagues hitting .324 with 5 home runs. He has more home runs this year than anyone on the Giants. I know it's AAA. 22 driven in, 946 OPS. This is unacceptable, man. Are we trying to win or not? Are we rebuilding? I don't understand why Eldridge is in AAA right now. Can someone explain this to me? I'm not saying he's going to come up and tear it up, maybe, but isn't that what we got? We got to try. You have to try. We got to put our best foot forward. Buddy Kennedy, I'll take him. He's hitting .333. Barracoto's hitting .304. Look at this lineup in AAA. Furman, .298. And it was, it's AAA. It's the Pacific Coast League. I don't care if it's Pacific Coast League. This is still impressive. .326, Jesus Rodriguez. .321, Eldridge. .333, Buddy Kennedy. .304, Barracoto. McRae is only hitting .233, but he's a fast runner and he's a good defender. And I think he could help out as well. We need some kind of excitement. We need something. I don't know. But yeah, Jenny Vega. Promote those guys. Eldridge will be up by July. July! They're saving money on plane tickets. That's why they haven't called him up. Saving money on plane tickets. I'll buy his ticket. I will buy Bryce Eldridge ticket. It won't be on Spirit Airlines because they just went out of business. So it'll have to be Frontier. It'll have to be Frontier. Another day, another loss. And I see on the TV, Hunter Pence, big smile. Dave Fleming, big smile. Those guys are totally confident. Everything's going to be fine. What do they got to say right now? How great things are going?
It's just struggling, and it's tough. You get a couple guys here hot, and all of a sudden it can start to feel better. You see some good at-bats from Arise. Devers got a big double, but really just not much. They're not able to string a big inning together, get a crooked number. Landon Roop, not his best outing. He's been the guy you count on. Robbie Ray had a great one last night. But yeah, they're going to be scratching their heads and keep grinding. But it is definitely the offense has got to get going. Yeah, and how some way.
You see the Giants manager Tony Vitello trying to mix and match and try different combos and move pieces around. Maybe you lengthen the bottom part of the lineup, and nothing's working right now.
Yeah, it's just any way you put them together, they're not finding that big inning, and they're just going to have to keep going, keep getting after it. It's not a lack of effort, and baseball comes in waves of everyone's hot.
Waves? Waves? We've been on a bad wave for 10 years, Hunter. Don't talk about waves. Waves? I got to wave for you. I'm going to wave goodbye to these players when they DFA them so we can get some freaking good players who can hit up in here. Don't talk to me about waves. It's not coming in waves. It's a hard knock life For us, it's a hard knock life. For us, instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Another day, another loss. Why does Rafi Devers look like he wants a trade? We were the best team in MLB 5 years ago. That was, 1 year. 2021. 1 year. One outlier of a year. Start costs tomorrow. We want to see costs up in here. We want to see costs up in here. Thank you, 1308. Cost just sits the bench, getting rusty. He's like the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man. Got to oil him up, get him out there, man. We need something. Giants couldn't string a Trout line. The Lost Song, Nagel, everyone else. Yeah, so that's your recap. We're looking at the River Cats right here. It's 1-0 Salt Lake in Salt Lake. I need to go to Salt Lake. I've been to Salt Lake, but they got a new stadium. I need to go check out the new stadium and check out these guys, man. This is the exciting team. And the River Cats are 16-13, which is, hey, it's above 500. I'll take that all day if I'm the Giants. OKC 4-0 over Round Rock. Norfolk 3-1 over Nashville. Sugarland 6-2 over Reno. What are we doing? We're doing minor league scores. What are you talking about, dude? Shit, I'm too depressed to look at major league scores. I'm sick of hearing Hard Knock like. If you want to play something from Annie, why not play The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow for the optimistic fans? Okay. By request. Yes, I like that. I play Hard Knock. It's just a 10-second song, so it's not too time consuming, but it's the lost song. It's the lost song. But we do requests around here. I don't know if I can sing it, though. I can try. All we can do is try. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. There it is, by request. Best I could do on short notice. Sling Everything's coming up. Rose's Gypsy musical. It makes the story better when the Giants are still playing it in October. Long way. That's a good one. Jenny Vega knows what's up. I like that. I should get a pick for that one, though. I don't know if I can play that song. DFA somebody. Somebody better get DFA'd in the next 24 hours. I'm just joking. Little AC/DC. True rock and roll. Thank you all. 5-1. Player of the game today is Luis Arias. The only dude who can hit consistently. Okay, Schmidt's okay, but Arias 3 for 4. Run scored. He's hitting 317. Luis Arias, player of the game. Riding down the highway, going to a show, stopping all the byways, playing rock and roll, getting rhyme, getting stoned, getting beat up, broken bone. Had getting took. I tell you folks, it's harder than it looks, 'cause it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. There it is, per request. It is a long way. A long way. Just give it your best girly voice. Ramos home runs get screwed. F the umps. F the umps. Man, But Luis Ariz, Giants are talking about, that. What else can you talk about but the good stuff? And there's just not too much good these days. Not too much these days. So we got to do what we got to do here. Gabe and Baraki were good. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get back to the post game. When we look at the pitching today, Roop gave up 4 runs and 4 in the third, 8 hits. Not his best outing. He was okay for a while. I mean, he still got the stuff. It just one of those days. It just didn't go his way in the 5th inning. Gage came in, got out of the inning. Did walk a guy. Baraki was good. Got to give a shout out to Baraki and Santos. Hey, gave up a couple walks, but other than that unearned run, not bad. He didn't give up an earned run here in his first appearance back with the Giants since 22-23. It's been a number of years. In the lineup, 7 hits, 7 for 33, 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Just not getting guys. We've had 4 guys in scoring position the last 2 days. That's not good. Santos, yes. Nice. Lady Braves. Is Lady Braves here? Foreigner. Oh, Foreigner, dude. All I know about Foreigner. I love Foreigner. Waiting for a girl like you. I've been waiting. When the Giants win, we gotta change it to a win. For a win like you. Cold as ice, hot blooded, urgent. Blue Morning, Blue Day is one of my favorites. Great band. Great band. But yeah. That throwing error by Bailey, yeah, that effed him up for sure. But it is what it is, y'all. I got to run out. We've been live for 3 hours, 15 minutes, and I got nothing else. And player of the game is Luis Ariz, and we'll be back tomorrow for the final one. And hopefully we don't have to play this clip.
I'm so glad you're not upset about the Giants getting swept today.
Hopefully we don't have to play that clip in its entirety tomorrow. And hopefully we don't have to play this clip.
We are the boys of summer, and it's a big
Bummer. One more loss. One more loss, which could have been a win.
Hopefully we don't have to play those clips tomorrow. Everything's coming up roses. Let's get it together. Let's go. What's on deck? Let's freaking go, Gigantes. Stop playing. Stop playing around. Let's go. We did some moves for you. We stuck our neck out for you. It's the battle of the M&Ms. Mally and Mats. Mally and Mats. Mally, 1 and 4. Are you going to keep mallying, or are we going to have to make some moves, bring up Trevor McDonald, and send you packing? Let's freaking go. Tomorrow's a big day. I want to see the Giants win it. I want to see the Giants with a W. Let's freaking go. Fiona, what's up? Jenny Vega, everyone else, thank you for being here. Hot-blooded, Bon Jovi, Nagel. Keep up the good work. I appreciate everyone, and the support is insane. Let's freaking go tomorrow. Get it done. Get it done. The good teams get it done. The good teams get it done. Out on the street, 6 a.m., another sleepless night. I've had 3 cups of coffee, but I can't clear my head from what went down last night. I know we both have our own little ways. Somehow we keep it together. You hear me talking, you don't hear what I say. I guess it don't even matter. Blue morning, blue day. Won't you see things my way? Blue morning, can't you see what your love has done to me? a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
High drive to left. Oh, my. Out of here! That ball is smoked. Headed for downtown. Upper deck. Adios, pelota. 5-1 Giants. What a shot.